Coach and Nick from Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. When I snap my fingers, Rissman is going to forget he was born stupid.
Wow. What a welcome.
It worked, didn't it?
Of course. Well done.
Oh, thank you. It's what I do. It's the Dr. Disrespect version of Coach.
Oh, we're in for a doozy then.
Oh, Nick always changing our wallpaper.
Well, no, it was on something weird, so I put it back on this. Oh. It was on that. Oh, it was on that, so I changed it.
I thought that was like very Dr. Disrespect vibe.
It's definitely something.
I'm kidding. All right, let's go with something else.
Okay.
Hey, let's go blurred lights. That'll work. Blurred lights. I
Love
like it. Hey, everybody. Great to see you all. Where is everybody? I don't know. I just work here. I don't know.
We know they were around earlier today for the Nick cast, right?
The Nick cast was at 2:00.
They got to be here somewhere.
Where's he at? I don't know. Where he at? There you go. I don't know. But hey, welcome to a special edition Friday night version, because I had to go to a football game last night. No live stream. Football game was moved to Thursday, so both of my daughters are in the color guard, so nice. I got to go watch them wave their flags around, and they did a great job. So, awesome. Yeah. So that's here we are.
Last night would have been a challenge for for many reasons here anyway. So this is
Oh
better.
yeah, for real. I hope speaking of, I hope everybody is safe out there and your friends and loved ones and everybody is safe as well. So yeah, all that. Look, tonight we pushed last night's stream back to tonight. We will be having member pop-ins for all levels, but only if you are attending Icon. If you are attending Icon. So we're going to go through a little bit of the news, talk about what's happening a little bit, not very long. And once we wrap that up, we will open the floodgates, if you will, and you guys get in here, the people who are going to Icon. I see a lot of you. And get in here and let's talk about it. And we're really looking forward to hanging out and seeing everybody. As always, I say as always, like I say this every week. I hadn't said it in like 6 weeks.
And it's so funny. I clicked into the Nick cast earlier today, and sure as shit, he was doing it. I was like, oh my God, he's got the 4 ways to save him.
He even took my 5th way. He took it away from me. I invented that. I need to change the graphic. There are 4 ways that you can support us here at EBN. We definitely need your support as we're not making any videos. So there are 4 ways you can support us. Join our membership team, and you get a lot of bang for your buck over on our Patreon. I made like 6 new shirts this week. They're awesome. A lot of G.I. Joe stuff going on, a little Star Wars. And then any and all super chats. And the 5th way is just by being here. Thank you. You shut up.
Oh,
thank you for being here too, Ruby. Okay. Anyways, Ruby wanted to chime in. But yeah, thank you guys very much for being here. That's Ruby. I don't know. She's got a mind of her own. But maybe she doesn't like this voice because she's not used to Daddy talking like this.
Oh.
She's used to Daddy talking like this. Hey, I'm going to bed. See y'all.
That's totally not true.
And here I am with a little bit more pep in my step, I guess. We got 120 people. We got 96 people on the YouTube side and 24 people join us via Twitter or X or whatever it is. Thank you guys very much, all of you, for being here. So, yeah, we did the 5 ways. I have accomplished it. Let's see. We got George. Why are you not making videos anymore, Coach? It's strictly because there's not enough time. There's just not enough time. Nick and I just have not been able to figure out how to do that. There's plenty of things to make videos on. We're going to miss having made videos for sure because, if you are a lot of you guys know this. You have monetized YouTube channels yourselves. That's where you get the bulk of your, what's the word I want to use here? Memberships is a great thing that we've got that I feel like we have more than most other people. But you get a lot from pre-made videos. If you're getting 10 to 20,000 views on videos.
Well, it's the watch time, right? The ads, all of that stuff.
Exactly. Some of the people that we are in circles with that are making $20,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's a good wage. That's a good wage.
Me and Nick are like, hey, we got $700. Let's roll. But it's all good. It's all relative. But that's why. So, but thank you guys. Thank you. We will hopefully pick up the videos again at some point. I don't know. Wish I was about to take a dig at Nick. I do that enough probably. It's just hard. Nick, even though Nick works at home. See, I don't work at home. I get up at 4 and work 13 hours. So, 12 hours. So, anyways,
Well, also, I will say, as someone who does work from home frequently, working from home still means working, right? So sometimes
yeah,
I don't have a
absolutely.
moment. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't have a moment to think about anything other than work, and then other days, well, maybe I have a moment or two to
Yeah,
to do something else. But you know what I mean? That's just the way a job is.
that's just the way it is. You got to prioritize, and we could always bounce back and get that stuff going. So, all right, let's see. Man, I feel like there's something in my mouth. What's going on? I don't know. This is just a weird stream, isn't it? We've just
So
gotten
far,
off
so
the.
far, it has been a little off kilter. So it's,
I am trying to share my screen. Oh, it is going to let me. For some reason, it was like totally grayed out. All right, so up first, before we have our pop-ins and talk icon, and Derek should be here, and
let's hit these two super chats before we get into the
all right, but
before we
Derek should
get
be
into the
here,
first
and Nick
one.
should be here any moment.
One of the reason why I just wanted to say LR Dice is back. The legend.
Victor!
He's back.
Let's go. I hope he's going to Icon.
We'll find out. I'm
I
sure
know
he'll
it's a
let us know.
long flight for him, but I hope he makes it. Brother, thank you so much. Speaking of YouTube memberships, thank you, brother.
Oh, and he
That
joined a
is-
Jedi Master, I'm pretty sure. Jedi Master or Jedi Grandmaster. He joined
he
it.
has rejoined at the Grandmaster level.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh my! I gotta do it here.
Do it. Do it.
We want to play a really good, heartfelt Star Wars. You know, it always makes me chuckle when Nick plays one of those, because he'll play one that he made. That's like the Die Hard one,
I know. Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
always chuckles. He always laughs when he comes back on, because he just loves that video that he made.
I know he does. I know he does.
I've made a couple like that make me laugh too, but that is not one of them. LR Dice, Victor, thank you, brother. Hope that young man is doing well. Here, you know what? This is for the young man, because I know he's growing up and everything, but there was the time when he really liked this.
N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, no, no.
And this is Nightmare Fuel. I'll spare you.
Yes, it is. I agree with you on that 1,000,000%.
Got him.
Both of those are becoming deep cuts at this, as they say, deep cuts at this point, because we so seldom. Well, thank God we don't play one of them, but the real one we don't play almost at all anymore.
Yeah, we don't play that very much. Yeah, you're right. Yes.
And then, of course, GraphWeb is here doing what a GraphWeb does. So
Yes, he is. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus every dang day. Thank you.
And then
GraphWeb.
just two other shout outs, Coach. I saw Paladin Meets and Eats is out driving. And
Hey!
he checked in earlier and he wanted to make sure I told you that he said hello. I see him out there still chatting a little bit, but
Awesome. Good to have you
he's
back,
out
Dwight.
he's out there. And then
Yep.
number 2, poor Debbie Young sitting home in the dark, no power, watching this nonsense.
Debbie. Debbie, if you're scared, I'm so sorry, girl. We could chit chat on the phone after the stream if we need to. Like I know you just saw Risman's face like that. And Star Wars Mom, oh my, who was that?
she's as horrified as anybody else. More so, perhaps.
Yep. Well, look, we're going to go through. We got quite the picture to paint. And
This is madness. This
I-
first article is madness.
but if you put them all together, it says something. Are we witnessing a Star Wars reboot? Is that what they are preparing? And what does that mean? Is there hope? I don't know. I don't. But things seems to be changing big time. I mean, big time. Let's just start without even going to the article. The Acolyte season 2 that Leslie Headland said, "I'm definitely doing it," ain't happening.
Well, and based upon the article, for what they paid for season 1, she should have been able to make 4 seasons of the damn thing we already paid for.
Yeah, really.
I
Well,
mean,
we're getting there. So, up first, The Acolyte, the real cost exploded to $230 million. Guys, that's almost $250 billion, according to the recent tax documents.
Yep.
And our friend Valiant Renegade said he believes it's closer to 300. I don't know. What was it? 130? 180? I can't remember. What'd they say?
So a couple of things have happened here, right? She was quoted at one point of saying 180 million. And people have gone back now to that quote and are saying, well, she didn't really clarify in what monetary system. So some people are saying, well, maybe she meant pounds all along, because this is about 172 pounds, and this isn't totally representative. This 230, it didn't represent all of the post-production, from what I understand. So is her 180, was it purposefully obscured, or Forbes is saying today, again, take Forbes for what you want to take it for, but they're saying the budget was 180, and this is a cost overrun, that they just didn't stay within budget, right? She said 180. 180 was the budget, but in truth, based upon these documents and more, they just had a cost overrun. Where the money went is a different story, and what you believe, I don't know, but the documents say 172 million pounds. And again, that was through a particular period of time, and we understand there were still reshoots and post-production. There could be more filing, right? It's just not complete.
So it's been a minute since I've watched The Acolyte. What did they spend that money on?
Beats me.
Like little cheap shows that I'm watching on Apple TV blow it out of the water. Even visually, go watch one episode of Foundation, any one you want, and it destroys visually and in every other way as well.
Well, and just 2 recent theatrical examples, even a third one if you want to count it, that were all made for $100 million or less. Beetlejuice 2. We have Alien Romulus was right around there, and The Creator, another one. All of these had what I consider to be some really good fit and finish. Okay, Alien Romulus had one part that obviously I would have liked for them to use a little more money on, particular CGI element, but peace on that. I'm just saying.
Are you talking about the artificial human?
Yeah.
Or,
the synth Ash or
right.
whoever, right? So,
Right.
All I'm saying is there are 3 fully finished theatrical productions that almost all 3 of them could have been made for, I think, what they ended up, paying for the Acolyte, right? It's madness.
So, all right, that's where we start tonight. Not the fact that The Acolyte is done and we're not getting a season 2. That's just a small part of it. The fact that they spent $250 million on it, on a failed project, okay? We got to let that sink in for a moment. $230 million on a failed project that got destroyed by the fandom. It didn't get review bombed. The people at Lucasfilm do not know how to make Star Wars that the majority of the fans will get behind and appreciate and support. Kathleen Kennedy doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know anything about Star Wars. She's hiring people who don't know anything about Star Wars. Writers are coming on here. They don't know anything about Star Wars. And the directors and the producers are looking for people that don't know anything about Star Wars. We know these things. So that takes us to the next little bit. We're painting a picture. The cornerstone of the Disney Star Wars franchise. Notice I said Disney Star Wars. The foundation, no pun intended, we just talked about that, of Disney Plus is never coming back. They're doing a movie, and we will not get a Mandalorian season 4, nor should we after season 3.
You might argue that season 3 wasn't even. You might argue we haven't had the Mandalorian since season 2, if you want to be, in my opinion, if you want to be really clear about it. But yes, you're right. The series called The Mandalorian.
Yeah, you could definitely make a case for that, Matt. You can definitely make a case for that. Because that turned into the Bo-Katan show. Yep. And they told us that before the first episode dropped. We knew it. Yeah. They were open about it.
Allegedly, everyone knew it, but Katie Sackhoff, which I still find very, very strange. Remember the whole, I didn't know how much I was in it until I got the script, and then I went to, this is her own words, right? I'm paraphrasing. I went to Dave, and I said, are you sure this is right? I'm in all of, this is a show about me.
Look, here's the thing. Of all the people, I mean, I genuinely do like Jon Favreau. And do I think he can make a good Mandalorian movie? Yeah, I do. But what's it going to be about? And what good is it going to do? I mean, so, all right. Are they hoping that if it's a huge success, we'll wait a couple of years and we'll make another one? I think that's the only play here. And they are moving on from season 2 or season 4. We're not getting season 4. The only thing that we know that we're getting is Andor's Swan Song and Ahsoka season 2, which, this is crazy. At any moment in the next couple months, could we get a Ahsoka season 2 is shelved temporarily? I don't think so either. I don't think so either. But I'm telling you, the way things are going, things are just dropping like flies. There's so much changing. They're in a panic. Finally, look how far down we had to go before all these dominoes started falling. The Acolyte. I'm
with you, but I think the only way Ahsoka season 2 doesn't happen is if Dave Filoni goes. Right. I and on your point about this, I think we've always thought, at least we've talked about thinking this way, that once it goes on the big screen, putting it back on Disney Plus probably doesn't make any sense. But if they're expecting or like they've said, they want now a new generation of children to experience Grogu for the first time and to do it via this movie and to sort of reinvigorate that oh, look how, the cute wonder that a lot of people equate with Grogu, then it tells me they must continue these characters on the big screen. It tells me that subsequent big screen movies, whether it's Dave Filoni or whomever, these folks are gonna appear in some way to keep those people interested in the next movie. It doesn't surprise me a bit that it's never coming back onto Disney Plus. Otherwise, I don't think they would have made this decision to make it a movie in the first place.
Did you hear what John Campea said about it?
I don't follow. I'm happy to say I don't follow John Campea very closely.
I don't watch. First of all, I think everybody here knows I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube anyways. But John Campea said the only thing I could think of that would generate interest for this for me is if they made like a John Wick revenge type movie where Grogu dies at the beginning of the movie, and I'm like, do you hear yourself talking?
They ain't gonna kill Grogu off. Of all the bad takes I've ever heard John Campea have, I have to say this is up there as one
he
of the
said it's not
worst.
going to happen, but that's what they need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, come on, John. Come on. Like, that's definitely not going to help Star Wars either. And neither one of us give a crap about Grogu. I don't care. I like Mando. I really enjoyed season 1 and 2. Hell, I love season 1 and 2.
I mean, even his appearance in Book of Boba Fett was good. Again, abstracting what they chose to do with Grogu and Luke and the rest of it. I'm just saying Mando's appearance.
I'm in the minority here. I know.
You didn't like it. Okay.
The Mandalorian season 1 and 2 is better than Andor.
They're just different, right? They're totally
very different.
different. I mean, they're just totally different concepts, right? So for me, it's like, of all the things that are like The Mandalorian, I like 1 and 2 the best, if you will. And of all the things that are like Andor, which is a stupid thing to say because it's pretty much just Andor.
Yeah.
I like Andor the best. It's hard. It's just hard for me to compare. Now, I'll be curious to see what we say about Skeleton Crew, right? Where is Skeleton Crew going to fit into this?
I think Skeleton Crew is going to be a good, decent watch. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like mind-blowing, oh my gosh, Star Wars is back. It's just going to be a good, fun watch. And I hope it's void of all cringe. I really do. We'll see. So, look, to reiterate, The Acolyte didn't happen. Season 2 didn't happen. Canceled, not going down. The worst thing we've ever gotten in Star Wars history. And then it comes out, it costs $230 million to make that awful show with their 33-minute long episodes. Okay.
The Rebuild the Galaxy Lego special had, I'm pretty sure, at least one episode that was longer runtime than an episode.
Yeah. Now, The Mandalorian is not apparently going to circle back after the movie to a season 4. That was what we initially thought. Notice when they first announced the movie, they didn't say crap about season 4. We were all just left speculating. We actually initially thought season 4 would happen before the movie.
Or it was going to be split. Remember,
like
it was going to be...
It would need to happen before the movie based on the way it left off.
It was going to be like 4 episodes. Remember all this? 4 episodes of season 4, and then the movie's going to finish it up. Now I think... What is this again? What is this movie going to be? I am nearly positive this movie is going to be Carson Teva and them recruiting Din to the cause, as they said, to go out and bring back an Imperial warlord, right?
Yeah.
And along the way, Zeb brings them a new Razor Crest so we can get all the feel-goody, okay, it's Mando and Grogu again and a Razor Crest, going out for a bounty. It's I believe it's going to be back to basics.
Right. And where does Thrawn and Pelion and Enoch, remember Enoch? Where do all of those guys come in? I don't know. But anyways, we keep rolling. Then Daisy's movie is delayed. Rey delay.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag.
Again,
I've tried, Coach. It's caught on, not as much as I would like, but I have.
They don't have a script. They don't have a script. Charmine likes to make men uncomfortable. We've said it forever now. Didn't think it's going to happen. It's looking. You could make a case. This movie ain't happening, but they're not going to say we're not going to do it. They walked Daisy Ridley out there at Celebration last year. They do not publicly take the L.
Well, it ain't going to happen with Stephen Knight. I guarantee he's turned in a script 4 times. And each time, apparently, they've given him more notes. He's in the process of setting up his own studio, Peaky Blinders, until he's doing anything else other than this movie now. And I am convinced that the reason why no one ever mentions him anymore is he's done with it.
That's a great point. And if you look at Daisy Ridley's comments, Daisy is saying things like, if I didn't think it was a story worth telling, I wouldn't have come back. And then she talks about how fun the story seems to be to her. Like it's going to be so much fun. And I'm like, that doesn't make the fandom feel any better. Hell, you probably thought the sequel trilogy was fun, Daisy. And it's all but destroyed the franchise.
Well, and in that same interview, they asked her, "Well, haven't you always wondered, what did Rey get up to, after Rise of Skywalker?" And she's like, "Honestly, I never gave it another thought until they came to me and said, 'We want you to come back.'"
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of an answer is? It's a very honest answer, but she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Couldn't care less.
So, and Daisy, in another comment, I want to keep it on Daisy right now. When asked, it was in this article here.
Yep,
Let me.
The one I put the PDF of because I had to translate it from French rather.
Oh, this is not it.
No, you were there. You were there. It's the bounding. It's this one.
Okay. All right. Yes. So they asked Daisy about.
Well, right there, by the way, to scroll back for a second, I was asked to do it based on an idea, based on wouldn't it be cool if Rey came back and she was trying to do something fun, right? That's all they've ever said to her. There's no story. There was just an idea.
Oh, and this is awful. Also, there was a strange coincidence. 2 people told me in the same week that they would love to know what Rey was doing now. Is Daisy Ridley really saying this? 2 people in the world asked her in a 7-day period what Rey's doing now?
Yes.
And she thinks that's an indication.
It was an omen, Coach. It was an omen.
Do we know how dumb this sounds?
She's so honest, bless her. Right? But she said earlier, she said in the same.
This. There was a strange coincidence. 2 people told me in the same week that they would love to know what Rey was doing. Because I had no idea that there was interest.
Yeah, because
people really like Rey.
Until then, she hadn't given it a second thought herself. So 2 people is 2 people more than her, right? She wasn't even thinking about it.
Bro. This is insane to me. So, and here's this. I don't think she meant to reveal what she revealed.
Oh, about the people who didn't care for Rey, yeah.
Yes. Let's see. That. God, where is it in this
It's
article?
further down. Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. It's right there. The bell is over it.
Yeah, so the way some fans received Rey was very violent.
Negative in this case. I meant negative.
The term is referring to violently negative emotions. Did you ever have that feeling? They asked Daisy Ridley, and Ridley says, No. I think that certain people have expressed negativity, but I don't give it much attention. So far, that's fine. Okay. Because it really doesn't concern me. I cannot change the way that some men look at women. Are you serious?
And not that I would ever think that they misquoted, but I went back to the article and translated because I'm like, did she really say that? Sure as shit, that's what you said. It's like word for word what she said translated.
Oh my goodness. Our teammate is here.
Oh, he popped in while we
in the building.
John. Yeah.
Let's we're gonna bring him in right.
What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. And real quick, before we get started.
Hello, good sir.
What's up, fellas? How's it going?
What's up there?
We're going.
Yo.
So we're making the case that a hard reset could be happening right in front of our eyes.
Okay.
Going back
for Star Wars.
Yep.
Okay.
So, The Acolyte, bottom of the barrel, worst Star Wars we've ever gotten. Despite what Hedlund thought, she's not getting a season 2. Then you get the information that comes out. $230 million was spent on that project.
Wow.
So they are panicking. So what do? They cancel Mandalorian season 4. Not going to happen. Probably have made that decision a while back. Doesn't really deserve it either, since it went off the rails. But they're hoping they're just hoping that the movie is a financial success, so they could circle back 2 or 3 years later and do another one, and then do another one, and that Mandalorian and Grogu will just be popping up at random in other places, a la Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
Then Daisy Ridley's movie has now been shelved. Daisy Ridley, you just heard the comment that she made, but it doesn't matter what she thinks about the negativity and blaming men for not liking women. That whatever, that's moronic to me. We didn't like it because it was bad Star Wars.
Right.
It's not about women.
It's about
her character was poorly.
How many of those same men that hated the sequel trilogy that she would say you hate it because there's a female protagonist? How many of those same men love Aliens?
Yeah.
Come on. Just
Exactly.
stop. Just stop with all that.
Well, and I'm not excusing the fact that she's blaming men, right? But she can't very well say they didn't like it because Rey is a poorly written character, right? She's never going to say. She's the person who just rated The Force Awakens as their #1 favorite Star Wars movie because she was in it, for crying out loud, right? So, I mean, she's never going to say that she felt like the reason why Rey didn't resonate as the character was incompletely written. So she pulled the usual card there. Okay, she's not perfect. She knows what to say, when to say it. I mean, that's what they do.
And now, Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie on indefinite hold. So all of these things, and look, this is exactly what we've seen with Lucasfilm. Canceled project after canceled project. After you make trailers, sizzle reels, you march people out there on stage at Star Wars Celebration. You write articles, you write blogs. Charmin Obaid-Chinoy, successful documentary filmmaker, all of their plans fall apart because this whole thing has been falling apart. It's all been unraveling as time has gone on. And what was the final bit of this unraveling? It was that last fiasco that just happened.
The Acolyte.
The Acolyte was so bad, and look what's happening right now. Skeleton Crew was already done. It's coming out. They're finishing Andor season 2. They're going to finish Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think there's a slate of things that they're going to get through, and then they're going to have. I've been saying this, like, once you get on the other side of Andor, honestly, anything goes. They might, get Ahsoka going because they have to tie that into whatever Dave Filoni's movie is going to be. If that movie is still coming out, I mean, we don't know. But if there was ever a project that was still going to be on deck, it was going to be Ahsoka and whatever Dave Filoni is doing because he's the quote unquote chief creative officer. But outside of that, I don't really have any confidence in anything else that's been announced. The James Mangold movie, the Rey movie. I don't think any of these things are projects that people should be, expecting to come out. And frankly, what happened with the Acolyte proves that they've been going in a complete wrong direction. The entire High Republic, like what have we been saying? They need to move away from the Skywalker saga, and they need another era of Star Wars to tell stories in. They can't tell stories in the High Republic. That much is clear. All right. Nobody cares about the High Republic. The book sales, the comic book sales, and now the Acolyte have gone belly up. So they can't do anything with the High Republic era. They have to find another era of Star Wars to tell stories in. I don't know if they want to go back to the Old Republic. A lot of people do, but who's going to be able to handle that property? Who's going to do it justice? I've been saying go 200 years into the future and just, get some quality writers and just start brand new, just start from scratch. That's what they need to do, in my opinion. And they might give themselves an opportunity because now you're no longer stepping all over the lore. You're actually building a new era of Star Wars for fans to enjoy. And the sequel trilogy could have been that, but nobody likes the sequel trilogy either. So
Nobody.
you got to just get past and get out of the Skywalker saga, because every time I see Rey, I'm reminded of the sequel trilogies, and I'm reminded of how badly they handled the legacy characters of Han, Luke, and Leia. So I want them to get out of this era and go somewhere different. And I want an entire new writing team, just quality writers, okay? People that actually have stories that they would love to tell in the Star Wars franchise. And I guarantee you there are plenty of people out there that can get the job done. They just got to go and find them and hire them.
The thing about it is, even if they did all of those things, which, DA, I guess we could make the case that everything that you just said, it can't happen because that's all too logical. And they just don't work like that.
Yeah.
But even if they did all those things, there's been so much brand damage occur. And I'm not talking about just for the casual fan. I'm talking about for people like me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about for people like with an entire home office dedicated to Star Wars. And look behind Risman. There's been so much brand damage that what's happened? The individual consumer no longer cares.
Yep. They no longer care. They no longer trust.
I have no hope. You had a shot and an opportunity to make Star Wars relevant again in this age, and you brought back the original cast, and you blew it. And then after you blew it, you had an opportunity to hit the reset button quickly. And you did not do that. You doubled down, and we went all the way down to the Acolyte. And here's where we are. They have to do this reset. They have to get past these productions that they already have. They have to hit the brakes on everything else, and they have to go to a whole new plan. And what I'm saying is, I think it's too late anyways. It's going to take an awful long time to move past this stuff.
It's going to take a minute. Yeah, they're not going to be able to fix this overnight. This is something that's going to be, like we've been saying, and a few folks I've heard on various streams have said, hey, just put it on the shelf for 5 years. No Star Wars projects, no movies, no TV shows, nothing for 5 years. And get a writer's room together, get your directors together, and figure out which direction you want to go in. Get some quality Get Tony Gilroy. Have Tony Gilroy sit in the room. He doesn't have to be the director or writer or anything, but he could certainly tell some good stories. Let him sit in the room and figure out where Star Wars can go, in the future. But you got to get a team together that absolutely cares about the franchise and loves the franchise and is a fan of the franchise. When I did my interview with Knee Pain, me and Knee Pain talked about this, and I asked him, I said, somebody that's worked at Lucasfilm, if you ran the zoo, like young Gerald McGrew, what would you do in order to fix the franchise? And he said, the first thing I would do is hire fans to be the writers. You can hire whoever you want to direct. That's fine. But I would hire just fans, people that know the franchise, that love the franchise. That's who you need to have in the room writing Star Wars. And you can't have Charmin Obaid-Chinoy, who clearly doesn't give a damn about this franchise, writing for the franchise. You can't have her doing it. Yeah, you got to get some people that love Star Wars. All right. And then you got to give them, okay, listen, we're not going to do any woke nonsense. We're not going to do any of the DEI. All we're here to do is tell great stories in the galaxy far, far away. That's it.
And right there, okay, with everything you just said, DA, people are going to disagree with me, and it's totally cool, guys. Totally cool. But with everything the DA just said, the picture he just painted in my head? Mandalorian Season 1. It felt like Star Wars. It was fun. Every episode was like a standalone. They're on an adventure together.
Yep.
Like it was just so good.
Well, and I think what goes with all of this, right? The undertone has to be consistency in storytelling, in fit and finish, in how much it's supposed to cost, in how it's supposed to look. And all of that, because it's been all over the place. And I just want to say, as a reminder, they spent $250 million on Andor Season 1. Okay, it had 12 episodes. It was finished like a movie. Okay, but there's an example of something that apparently cost $250 million. Now we have another example of something, less episodes, that cost at least $230 million. They look nothing alike because nobody is monitoring, nobody is overseeing, nobody is saying it should look one way or the other. Or if we've already done something and spent this dollar per product, that every other time we spend that much, it needs to look at this standard. I don't know how they're spending too much. I got it, but I mean, somehow it needs to be standardized. And I hope they don't choose Andor season 2 as the way to start, right? Because if now all of a sudden he's not getting the money to finish it the way he would want to, then they're just totally cutting off their nose, their head, everything, despite everything else.
Yeah. Well, look, Nick just joined. Nick, have you been listening at all?
I have not. I literally just got off the phone.
All right, so I'm going to run you through it just like I did Derek,
right.
And then we're gonna go ahead and have our pop-ins for people who are attending Icon.
We got a stack of super chats, so don't let.
Yeah, we'll hit those. We'll hit those as well. So here's the picture, Nick. We're painting a picture that we could be seeing some form of Star Wars reset reboot happening right here in front of our faces.
Mm-hmm.
Post the Acolyte, Leslie Headland says she's going to be making season 2. She doesn't get it. Then it comes out that the Acolyte cost $230 million, way more money than they said that it did. It went way over budget, and other people think it might have been even closer to 300,000 or 300 million. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So then Mandalorian is not getting a season 4. They're getting a movie, and then that's it. Unless it's some kind of smash success, it's do a movie and then use Mando and Grogu sparingly in other shows and other projects. Daisy Ridley's movie, even though she was walked out there by Kathleen Kennedy last year, and we've said it, we knew it was happening.
Yeah.
We had the scoop it was happening, but we also said, I don't think it gets there. Well, right now, it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
No. No
the
way.
movie is shelved until otherwise. So is Taika Waititi's movies. Now they have been indefinitely put on hold. Now, indefinite,
by the way,
people struggle with that word. It means canceled until I say otherwise.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Just to be clear, I think I know exactly the moment this movie was put on hold. It was after people received Thor: Love and Thunder the way they did. I honestly think this movie was put on hold right then and there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So Derek made the point that we're just trying, as I'm speaking like I work for Lucasfilm, we're just trying to get through the productions that we already have underway. Skeleton Crew, Andor season 2, and Ahsoka season 2. After that,
next April.
After that, we do not know. And I'm going to tell you guys, if things continue to get worse, it's a crazy, the odds are not in my favor if I'm gambling, but it would not shock me if the Ahsoka season did not get put on hold as well. It
wouldn't shock me either. Yeah. They got to pull the plug on some of these bad projects. Why throw more money at them? The only reason, again, that thing could possibly happen is because Filoni loves Ahsoka.
That's it. The viewership was awful.
Yeah.
No, it's not worth continuing. So I think that, I don't. In my opinion, I think Ahsoka is on thin ice. I think that's on super thin ice. I think
was the only person on the internet.
Skeleton Crew.
I was the only person on the internet saying Ahsoka season 2 is not happening.
Yeah, I think it's on extremely thin ice.
I remember though.
Yeah, and the thing is, the budgets for these projects are super inflated. I mean, they're spending way too much money on this stuff.
Well, not for Kenobi, Nick. Right? They cheaped out.
Kenobi. But for the Acolyte, we'll dump that kind of money into that garbage, but not Kenobi.
How do you have like these Radio Shack metal detectors, but you're spending $230 million with these terrible actors? Who got the money? Where's the money, Lebowski? That's how I was coming at this. Where's the money? Where I do not see, like you just said, Andor had $250 million of a spend. I see $250 million when I look at Andor. 12 episodes, and the effects were great. They used a lot of practical sets. I mean, Andor looks great. I can't say the same thing about the Acolyte. The Acolyte looks like the whole thing was shot in the volume and the cheap way they shot it. You know, where a lot of scenes were just like looking over one another's shoulders as there's just this conversation going. All right, the woods, that little forest scene, that looked all cheap.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, a lot of that was the worst part is a lot of that was actually shot practically on sets. They traveled. Maybe that's where the money went. They travel. You're saying it looks cheap, but they went places to film that stuff.
Yeah. And these people, I absolutely agree with you, Derek.
Sir?
What?
Are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
I love it. The look is perfect. It's perfect.
But
Did you click that or did I click that?
I didn't.
I clicked it, but I saw the wheels turning in your head already.
Oh, my finger was on it. I was just waiting for you to stop.
Yeah, I already knew you were going.
As soon
there.
as he said metal detectors, it was a wrap.
Yeah, yeah. So the funny thing is, we were talking about this today on EBN Cast, and Culture brought this up. Chapek actually put a guy in place to hold everybody accountable for their budgets. I can't remember the guy's name or whatever.
Kareem
Daniels. But when Iger came in, he got rid of that dude. He was like, we don't need no accountability. See ya. You know, and then they started dumping all this money into these projects again. And
it's funny. It's funny that the mindset of Chapek was not to squelch creativity necessarily, but again, to add that consistency in spend and to make sure people understood they couldn't spend $500,000 on things that Derek think they bought that I'm not going to bring up. I'm not going to bring up here, right? But all I'm saying is, you know what I mean? But then when Iger came, he was like, well, these people being here are squelching creativity, right? The creatives need to be able to spread their wings, and they know how much things are going to cost. And this was the reason why. And to me, the answer is both of those things together. It's possible, right? It's possible to do both of those things together to make sure you properly budget a series that handles and allows the creatives to tell their story in a reasonably expensive way, right? I don't get it.
Right. Look, hey, Nick, did you ever go and watch that video that we were covering? Did you have a chance to look at it yet?
It's queued up. I have it, but I was literally right when I got off the stream, I was getting a message from work. And so I have not got a chance to watch it, but I have it saved. I got it queued up. I am going to watch it.
That video where it's Legendary drops. He's going over the situation at Ubisoft. That is a great video to watch, and it kind of dives right into what's going on with all of these companies, especially Disney, where they've just allowed a whole lot of activists to gain power inside these companies, and they're running them all into the ground. That's exactly what's happened over here with Disney. Kathleen Kennedy, with her whole mission, her agenda to stuff Lucasfilm with as many women as she can possibly do. And regardless of whether they know Star Wars, whether they love Star Wars, it doesn't really matter. Her whole goal was to put as many women into power as she could get away with. And she did it. And you see what's happened with the franchise. It doesn't matter the fact that they're women. It's the fact that they are not fans of the franchise. They do not have a fidelity and a love for this franchise. And so they're just doing whatever the hell it is that they want to do. And that's the problem. You got to start getting these activists. We've seen Marvel, according to Chris Gore, Marvel has cleaned house. All right. They've gotten the activists out. They said the activists got to go. Let's bring in some people that absolutely love and care about storytelling, and then we'll be fine. And they could be women, they could be men, they could be whatever they want to be, as long as the first primary goal is storytelling and the franchise, making the franchise healthy again. That's it. I don't care what sex you are, what color skin you are, it doesn't matter. Get the right people in there that can tell stories. That's all Disney needs to do. And no, they're not going to be able to fix it. They're going to have to take it one project at a time. It's going to have to be, okay, we got one project and this was a good project. Okay, let's move on to the next project, because they got to rebuild the brand now. They got to rebuild all of the damage that they did. That's what they need to do. And once they do that, we got action. Well, but until they do that, until they rebuild the brand, this thing is dead.
Well, and also, Derek, I think we need more than just a showrunner who says, oh, I love all the Star Wars. right? I love
Yeah.
the Star. I love the Wars. You know, I love everything in between. I mean, I just love them all, right? I mean, we have to do a little more pressing, I think, in how we attach the creatives. But I'm totally with you.
I would have a quiz. We're going to have a Star Wars quiz at every interview. You know, hey, all right, tell me, answer some questions. I would just have some.
Who blew up the Death Star? Question number 1. Who blew up the Death Star?
Yeah.
Anakin, of course. Anakin
either
blew
time.
up the Death Star.
Please answer either time properly. Give you either time.
No, but then they say which Death Star.
Well, I said, listen, if they even know there were 2, that's a step up, right? So then just answer either one.
Okay,
you know who they're hiring? They're hiring a bunch of Luke, I am your father, not no, I am your father. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a good point by Knee Pain as well. When you don't, you're limited in budget, you really have to start getting creative because you can't lean on special effects. You got to lean on good storytelling, dialogue, all that kind of stuff, good actors. You got to really lean on that for your production to be a success. So yeah, sometimes limiting the budget is the best thing.
You know who they need to? They need to bring Tim Burton in. Tim Burton, who they didn't want to put his second movie. They didn't want to put Beetlejuice 2 in the theater. They said, nah, you got to get it below $100 million. He said, hold my Beetlejuice. Here it is for $90 million. Put it in the freaking theater.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's exactly what we need here.
Yeah. Because you got you got to get creative, you know, like how much did what was the original Star Wars budget? The original, was it like 20 million?
I'm gonna guess. Well, he kept going back and having to ask for more money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess it was like 30.
Oh, it says 11 million.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, $11 million, which back
So
in
I bet it
77
was
a lot of
it
money.
was half of that.
Yeah,
And then he had to go get more.
He had to
and get
keep
more.
coming back to it. So you think about that. He had to keep coming back, and that thing only got up to 11 million. But he had to find new different things that, you know, like Industrial Light and Magic came out of that. You know, all of the different ways that they had to create special effects and everything that they needed to do to get that movie made, to have it look the way he wanted it to look.
And things that were destroyed that they couldn't use again, and completely redo all of the special effects at the very end. You know, because everything else that they had done didn't work. You know?
But that's the thing, is you got a creative behind that, and you have a guy with a vision. See, George Lucas is a guy with a vision. He may not be the best writer of dialogue, but he is a guy with a vision, and then he just needs people that can write to kind of put that vision together, and that's what we need. Star Wars needs a guy with a vision right now.
But see, they shouldn't be 50 million over budget anymore, because they don't have to create companies. They don't have to create new ways of doing things. It's all done.
Yep.
They know how to do everything now. Oh, you want Jabba the Hutt shaking his butt right there? No problem. I can have that done in 5 minutes. You know, I mean, so
the hard work is done. Now they're standing on the shoulders of these giants and geniuses, and now it's just time to find good storytellers to tell good stories. That's it. That's it. And there's been so many people that have said they wanted to come through. Remember the Godzilla -1 directors? Oh, I would love to make a Star Wars movie. I said, well, what are y'all waiting on? Look what this guy did for $10 million or $15 million with Godzilla -1. Why are you not just bowing at his feet? Yes, please come and make a movie for us.
This is the guy who said, I don't know what I would have done with more money. I thought I already had too much money. This is that guy.
Yeah, right. So they have to get people with a vision, all right? And the vision isn't put a chick in it, make her lame and gay. The vision has to be, hey, we have a great story. It's been burning in my soul for a long time. I cannot wait to tell you this story of this Star Wars. And it could be the EU. You can absolutely, I see everybody in the chat was talking about the EU. You can absolutely go back and do the EU. But again, you have to get writers that know what the hell they're doing, and that's it. If they get that, they could reset it and still do the same crap they just did. You know, that's the problem. You can reset this whole thing. Okay, we're going to reset. We're going to wait 5 years. Okay, now we're going to go out here and we're going to do the same garbage we just got through doing for over the last 10 years. No, go find some writers. Man.
Well,
let's hit these super chats.
Yep, let's hit the super chats, and then we'll bring our members in, who are all members who are going to Icon this year. The link is in the community tab. Go ahead and pop in. We got some already back there waiting to come in. So let's hit these super chats real quick. We're going to give a very quick rundown of Icon, and then we're bringing them on. Donna Hergenrether with a $4.99 super chat. Dame Maggie Smith has passed. So sad. but can't wait to meet up with my favorite community. Yeah, it's very sad that she passed away. I think she was 89 years old.
She was.
Wow.
You know,
Lived a long life.
but she
was in one
was
of Nick's
fantastic.
favorite franchises. I'm sure he knows her well.
He does
He knows
for
her
sure.
quite well.
What franchise is that, Nick?
I don't
Same place as Voldemort. Same place as Voldemort.
That's EU, right?
that Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Crap.
Nick. Donna
Thank you,
is
Donna.
going to be mad at you.
We'll see you in a second.
Well, George, y'all see Theories podcast with Stupendous Wave? I did not. I believe they had their first one last night.
Last night, yeah.
Yep, good for
I was
them,
tied up
guys.
in a work project.
That's amazing. I understand. You know, we're gonna hate to destroy them when we go head to head on Thursday nights. You know, that was a really bad decision by Theory to go up against us. But you know, hey, you know,
Yeah.
you fight
Well,
Mike Tyson.
last
could be a
night
first
they were,
round knockout.
they were raising money for St. Jude's last night.
Yeah, they
First
raised
one
like
was a charity
that's awesome.
stream,
12,000 or something.
Yeah,
awesome.
they did all right. They did all
Yeah.
right. So
Yep.
thank you, George.
Very good.
Yep.
Yep. Thanks, George. Staccato DDS gifted
Hell,
20
Staccato.
Echo Base Network memberships. Big
Yes.
20. Thank you, sir. And welcome aboard all of our new members. Please give Staccato DDS a big thank you. Staccato DDS strikes again.
You are the man.
And he's not done tonight as often as is the case. So we'll see him in a second.
LR Dice has returned as a Jedi Grand Master, and he is coming to Icon. Thanks,
He
guys.
is?
Awesome.
I've missed all of you guys, and yes, I'm going to Icon.
Awesome.
I'm excited and can't wait. Plane tickets are paid and Airbnb is ready. And yes, LMAO, he's good and still loves that.
The no.
Much love. Yeah,
no-no.
talk about
Awesome.
his son. Yeah.
Awesome.
Victor, we
Yeah.
appreciate you, brother. Can't
Yeah,
wait to
it's
see
gonna
you.
be fun. Can't wait to see you.
Yep. Debbie Young, $4.99, 7 days till party time, cake and booze. Wait, what party are you going to?
Yeah,
Oh,
my
that's
cake.
funny. I love it.
Cake was so
I love
good.
it must be her husband's military thing or something.
Yep. Yep. Thank you, Debbie. Davish 1999. Hell, EBN. I'm going to meet Ashley Eckstein in about a month, and I'm hyped. She's a very nice lady.
Yeah,
Yep.
she is.
Very
Hell,
cool. Davish, let us know. Hopefully, you get a picture, man. That'll be great. So
Sure you will.
post
Sure
that.
you will.
Let us see that thing. Absolutely. Staccato DDS with a $20 super chat.
Good
I think the common denominator here is that KK is leaving. They got the message, they're booting her, and now they can reset. I think
I
that's
hope
a great
so.
point.
I hope so.
We didn't even bring
Yeah.
up the fact that her reign of terror is about to end.
Well, we're almost in October, right? Something's
Yeah.
going to happen.
yeah.
One way or the other, whether it does it very quietly and the website just changes, or they do it very actively with the big hurrah. Something's got to happen here very soon.
I mean, it's almost like Disney said, hey, let's buy Star Wars and let's buy Marvel and let's destroy them.
Yeah. I mean, they had a good run with Marvel up till Endgame.
Oh, they had a great run.
Yeah. I mean, they were hitting on all cylinders.
But
on
the way
that.
they finished with those Avengers films, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. Oh, hey, look, the same thing can be said of The Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Force Awakens started out with a bang. I mean, obviously,
It was
you know,
huge.
you're bringing
Yeah, over
everybody
2
in,
billion.
but
it was
But
the
the
biggest
problem
movie of all
is
time when it landed.
yeah, it's still the biggest domestic box office wise. It still
And
has the
as a
biggest
standalone
domestic,
film,
numbers.
It's a standalone film. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's The Last Jedi that kills it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and they had other things going though. They had the span of time. The absence makes the heart grow fonder business, right? They had what we were talking about earlier. They had that span of time. They had the promise of the original cast. They had a perfect storm of things going there that they almost couldn't lose
Yeah.
with The Force Awakens. And in retrospect, maybe if they hadn't have done quite so well, they wouldn't have had all the hubris and thought process of, well, we're just gonna, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
We got this made in the shade, so to speak, right? And then so
Mhm.
they don't have that to look forward to with Mando and Grogu, right? They're going to have to work for every bit of the money they make or don't make in this next movie, because it's not going to be just because it's been so many years since the Rise of Skywalker. Maybe it hadn't been enough, right? We'll see.
Does this make more than Solo? Mando and Grogu whenever it drops?
I would think so, but
I still think it's going to make globally 750 to 800. That's my guess. I don't think it's going to make $1 billion. I think it's going to make 750-ish, and I think they'll spend, if they're smart, they'll spend. I don't even think they'll spend 230, 250. I think they'll spend 175 million on it. They'll economize with the volume, and they'll bring success through the rafters if that happens.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Is it going to be bigger than? Is it going to be bigger than Dune Part 3?
Probably not. But I don't know.
The only person's opinion I care about is Derek's.
It's going to be bigger than Dune Part 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Yeah.
The man does not like Dune, ladies and gentlemen.
My niece, that was her favorite movie, Dune Part 2 last year. It was her favorite movie ever.
And your friend since you were 12.
Yeah.
I think Dune Part 3 has a better chance of making $1 billion than Mando and Grogu does.
Yeah.
Easy.
I would agree.
Easy.
All right. Love it. All right. Veritech 2000, $5. Even if they were doing a soft reset, it doesn't matter. The same SJW weirdos will still be at Lucasfilm. There is no hope for Star Wars. I'm sorry. Look, I don't disagree.
They got to clean house, man. They got to fire everybody.
You got to.
They got to go.
Yeah. They got to get rid of. KK is not the only problem at Lucasfilm.
Oh, there's no doubt. It's hive mind, man. Everybody over there thinks like it's her minion, and they think like her.
Yep.
100%. Everybody's got to get fired. Dave Filoni, especially, he should be right there. Next
we just need to send the Rogue Sarge to clean house at Lucasfilm.
There you go.
You know as well as I. Dave Filoni will be there locking the doors, right? Dave Filoni will be the absolute last.
I would much rather have him and Knee Pain go in there and clean house than
there you go.
Than freaking the people that are there running it right now.
Yeah. Paladin meets, eats, and drinks. Good to see you, Dwight. Okay, I got y'all running in ear, heading to Florida. About to rest my eyes on the road, and y'all got y'all in an ear. If you need food ideas, Coach Matt, speak up. I'll jump in chat. I went to the gym after work, and I came home and gorged myself. I am done. So no food ideas for me.
Oh, no.
I'm good.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Paladin.
Absolutely. And X-Wing Base. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Cash McDonald, $1.99. Hey, Cash.
Just to say Disney Star Wars.
Disney Star Wars sucks. Hey, Cash. Good to see you.
Indeed it does.
Oh, that's awesome. That is. And Cash, I agree. I think you already knew that, though. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Does that got us all caught up?
That is the last one of them, Coach.
That's the last one. All right. So we're bringing in our members real quick so it's fresh in their minds. At Icon, Billy D. Williams, Warwick Davis, Dermot Crowley, who played General Madine, John Morton, who played Dak and was in the Boba Fett costume at one time. I didn't realize that, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't either.
We also had Ron Rudat and Kim Simmons, who's involved with the Kenner Toys. Timothy Zahn will be there. Big writer of Thrawn and the Heir to the Empire trilogy. Mark Thompson, voice actor, Hall of Fame there for us. Angus McInnes was Gold Leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who was
Dennis
in Rogue
Lawson.
One also.
Dennis Lawson was fake fan alert. Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
Was Dennis Lawson was Wedge Rogue 3?
I do not know the answer to that.
Nick don't know either, so I'm good.
I can't remember. Do you remember, Derek?
Oh no.
I'll have to look it up.
Derek, was he Red 5?
No,
What-
that was Luke.
Wasn't red 5.
I said Derek.
Oh,
Oh,
He wasn't red 5, fool. But I don't know.
I was trying to trick him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously not red 5.
red 2 is the answer. Red 2.
Red 2.
okay.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
Biggs was red 3 and Wedge was red.
Oh, well, speaking of Biggs, he's going to be there too, even though he's not one of those guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Stephen Constantino, we've seen him before. He was one of the Gamorrean guards. There he is.
Yep.
Garrick Hagen
Mm.
is Biggs
Yep.
in the original movie. Paul Blake, Greedo. That's pretty cool. So lots of Star Wars going down. Oh, Tim Rose, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, who we had here on the channel.
Yep.
Go check out that interview. It's going to be nice to meet him in person.
Yep, it will. Admiral Akbar and Salacious Crumb will be here. Well, not here, but Icon.
Yeah.
So really excited about all of that. Oh, Amy Allen,
Yep.
Ayala Sakura.
Yep.
Pretty awesome there. Be able to see her. So, yes, that is Icon. I believe that is enough. That's got it fresh in everybody's minds. So at this time, let's go ahead and pop in our members who are going.
I'm actually about to pop out. I got a work project I got to jump on. But I will see everybody
later.
Catch you later.
All right. Yeah,
Bye, guys.
yep. See you. Bye. All right. So here, there it is. Let's do this. Boom. Mama Bear.
Oh, she's there in the dark. Bless
Boom.
her.
No electricity.
I know that's what you said. That's what you said.
John Graber.
Can hardly even see you.
Yep. It looks like Megan and a puppet. That's all. That's what I see.
Wow. Wow. What the?
We got the Rogue Sarge is in
A
the
virgin
house.
too. Virgin for ICC Rogue.
What's going on? What's up, Bobby?
Donna in the house, and Mattheween.
Nice.
Oh, Ted's here too. Get Ted in here.
Ted, let's go.
Man.
We got a couple of
I'm munching on some pizza, so
Hey, that's
Looking
what I
good.
did.
Looking good.
Hey, that's like we got a couple of Icon first attenders that are about to bust their cherry. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh,
Megan.
You're welcome, Coach. You're welcome.
just
So-
don't ask where Derek shops. He's spending too much money. $500,000 on these things. You got to be
All right,
careful.
well, look,
Oh,
we're going to start with the lady in the dark. Tell us about Icon. What are you looking forward to? Give it to us.
Just being with all you wonderful people again. I don't even know if I'm going to go in and look around or buy anything. I just want to be with the people. I've got, after losing Tron, it just means more to me to stay with everybody. And because it's us that make the family. And I love to be with it. I'm going to have that beautiful cake and some presents for people. So I've been with Donna and I came back, last weekend from Tron's memorial service. It was wonderful. If any of you have the Tron shirts, wear them on Saturday. We're going to do our own little memorial, I think.
So, Debbie,
Yes.
I am not going to be able to wear my Tron shirt.
Uh-oh.
I accidentally bought a large,
Oh.
Oh, I'll take it.
and it was perfectly fine until I washed it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
And now it's medium.
Oh, now I will take it.
Oh, it's a belly shirt.
I mean, John, it would still be a cape for you.
John, you need an extra small. You need like an extra small.
Wah, wah, wah.
What is the?
Well, just, anything. I know his brother, Jacob, said he would, if you do a stream when we're having that, he would like to be included. I can give you all that information.
I would like, if we should connect, Debbie, I would like to send him a shirt. We should send his
Yes.
brother a shirt.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's connect on the address, and we'll make it happen.
Okay.
You know,
I'll
I need
get
to
that.
I need to just give him a call anyways, just to see
Yeah.
how they're doing. Yep.
Debbie,
Yes.
don't forget to talk about the other stuff that they gave us for.
Right. Jacob gave us several things that belonged to Tron that he wanted us to have.
Oh my.
And I gotta see how you want to work that out. I mean,
Well, if you're just coming in chat, Debbie has no electricity, so
Nope.
with the weather and the storms and everything. So Debbie, what did they give you to do something with? Like you showed me several of the pictures, but just tell everybody
specifically, a lightsaber that he had bought there. But Donna has something that she's going to do with that with Mike. Mike is going to be there, right?
Iron Man, yeah.
He is
Mexican
not.
Iron Man. Oh, he's not.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
No, but to piggy up on that, just to let you know that he did receive the saber, and he's going to do an unwrapping live on stream with
Cool.
Jacob.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Very cool.
The helmet that Loki gave him will Loki.
Yes, the X-wing helmet.
Right. He said and to see if Loki would want it back or pay it on to someone else. And then there's some pictures. One that he wanted you to have, Coach. And then there's he's not him getting the gentleman who oh my God, Anakin. I had finally remembered it. Yeah, Anakin. And there's other pictures that he just thought that he would want to give to people who. So I don't know how you want to work it. We can talk about that later. You know, give me a call or whatever, and I can.
And then there's the little pins, his little pins and stuff like that.
Yeah, I haven't gone through all that yet, but it's a few things. But anyway, I mean, we can do.
Is it just me, or is she breaking up really
Oh,
bad?
she's breaking up really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm used to it. Whatever.
No electricity, no Wi-Fi.
Yep.
I'm trying not to. I'll hold my phone real still.
Yeah.
Hold it right there. Don't move.
She kept the picture of him with Ashley Eckstein, because I told her you need to keep that. That's yours, And
His mother.
Yeah, his mother,
Yeah.
Chris.
Great.
And they wanted me to tell you how much the EBN family meant to her as well, to see her son so happy.
Well, his father also said the same thing.
Right. Yes.
And in fact, his father was really upset because Tron wouldn't allow him to go to EBN with him, and instead just wanted to go with Jacob, his brother. And so that was kind of fun to hear the father going, "Man, I wanted to go."
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That absolutely is. Well,
that's all I can really impart. It's things that, I mean, I got a little teddy bear back that I had got him in Ireland, and she gave it to me, and she said, "Here, he would have wanted you to keep that." So that's mine. I'm keeping that.
For those who are new jumping in, obviously we lost a very dear friend of ours who we got to see at Icon. His name was Nate, but we all called him the legendary Tron, or just Tron. He recently passed away, and Debbie and Donna went to his celebration of life, and we just miss him dearly. So we'll be thinking about him a lot as we meet up at Icon for sure. Let's head over.
And Becky too.
Yes, absolutely. Which Becky's still with us. But
right.
We haven't lost Becky.
Yeah,
no.
Becky's still with us, but we'll be thinking about her a lot too, and we're gonna try to make some videos for her and stuff like that. So and do some things for her. All right, so let's move over to our friend, the Rogue Sarge, Bobby.
Virgin.
What are you thinking about this? I mean, I saw John Graber in nothing but his underwear.
Oh,
that's Hal. That was so.
You don't want to see me in my underwear. People be screaming for the exits.
Bet you I wouldn't.
People don't want to see in my underwear.
The good news is there wasn't much to see from John Graber. So we were okay. We were okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could wear a leopard print Speedo, but people think I killed a cheetah or something. You know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to some of the panels. From some of the actors and stuff. Some of you guys on the podcast stage, I'd like to catch some of those, and then just meeting everybody, finally in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and,
a 15-minute podcast.
You all with my presence.
Absolutely, we're ready for that.
And for the record, I'm just going to throw this in for Rogue. Has anybody seen Rogue when he's out having a couple drinks? Has anybody seen videos of that?
Facebook friends.
Oh, yeah.
We've heard.
I'm just gonna.
Well, I'll be bringing cigars and a few certain edible type things.
He'll be needing.
Wow.
Hey, he'll be needing range therapy after Icon's over.
Yeah. Well, I'm going right from Tennessee to Arizona to go see Iron Maiden in concert.
Oh, nice.
Two very different experiences, Bob. Very different experience.
And then when I get home from that, I'm going to see Duran Duran.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
that's awesome. Very cool.
Life.
So I'm just looking forward to going. Plus, I need a vacation. I need a break from work. It's been nuts.
So, how are there any particular panels that you're looking forward to the most, or seeing any of the celebrities?
Well, I'd like to see the Timothy Zahn one, because he's always been, fantastic author.
You're going to get to go to his table and actually have a conversation with him and his wife.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. And I'd like to see the panel with Dennis Lawson, Garrick Hagan, and Mr. McGinnis there. I mean, I would love to see Billy D. Williams, but I'm sure it's going to be packed.
I think they're all going to be packed.
Yeah.
It will be.
Yeah.
But look, we're just going to have to get in there a little early. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, and so, Coach, we need to, because again, I think with the press passes, one of us we'll just need to figure out how do we take some videos. Well, you know what I mean? We know how to take videos, but if we can get in early, that's kind of what they want us to do anyway.
I'm arriving Thursday, and I have the early bird pass.
Okay.
So I'm bringing my GoPro also, so I'll take some video footage and all
Yeah,
that.
some number of us should just try and take the videos, not only for repurposing and using on the channel, but for people of our own who might not be able to get in, right?
Yeah.
We should try and
because
do
like
that.
the DA, I would love to film your podcast, your thing on the podcast stage, and
For sure.
ABN as well, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in on what is it? My time was at Thursday at 5, I think.
I think 5:15 according to the app.
Yeah. So that's when I'm going on, and I don't know what I'm going to talk about for 15 minutes. That seems like a short amount of time for me. I gotta.
Well, hopefully my flights are running on time.
I mean,
so I'll be arriving in Nashville around 1:00.
You won't even
I'll
be
be
done
getting to
saying
Nashville
hello
early, man. What's that?
You won't even be done saying hello in 15 minutes.
Yeah, heck no, man. They don't know me very
I don't
well.
get there till Friday.
Are they going to be? Are we going to have like the meetup part of the courtyard, like you guys were talking about, where we just kind of is that still on?
I'm going to try.
Okay. So what's going to happen is when we get to the convention, we will be taking over the courtyard.
Yes.
Okay.
That's just what we do.
Okay.
We're gonna look. The last time I got there, I I didn't get there till like 11 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
Thursday night, I think. Or it was Friday night. It was Friday night.
You came late. It was Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night. I get there at 11 p.m. And I'm like, do I go to the Airbnb? Do I go? And they're like, everybody was like, come, we're still here. Come on, we're in the courtyard. Man, I went walking up. They had like 15 tables put together, and they were all looking at me, and I felt
All
like an
EBN.
ant. I felt like,
Love it.
man, I felt pressure.
We
I
had
was-
bottles of booze out. And
Yeah.
food.
And then Coach had the Bahama Mama effect.
Oh,
Whoa, the one Bahama
That
Mama.
was Saturday night.
Here we go. That was all day Saturday with
Bahama
my
Mama.
27 Bahama Mamas.
Oh yeah.
Well, and this year I noticed they have like rotating live music from different bands and performers on the patio or the courtyard, and I don't think I remembered them doing that the last time.
They
So it might be
They
hot.
did.
They did,
It-
but it wasn't much.
It was only at night, and
Yes.
and they didn't do it very long, and
This
it
is
wasn't
all
very
through
loud.
the day, several hours through the afternoon, and
Yeah,
early
that's cool.
evening.
That's a nice touch. You know, that's a nice touch. And the cool thing too is like the weather's going to be perfect.
He said, I saw the
Yes.
forecast he sent. It's going to be like in the low 70s for high and then
Oh.
upper 50s for. I was like, oh,
Well,
please, I can't wait
Did
for
anybody
the
hear how
weather.
Nashville made out with the storm?
Oh, I don't know because it was going right there. I hope it was
saw on the
okay.
news,
We had
I
a flash
guess
flood
some-
today.
On the Tennessee-North Carolina line, a good
Yeah.
section of eastbound I-40 is completely washed away. It's gone.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's gonna screw things
Yeah.
up for a lot of people.
Yeah, it definitely could. It
We
definitely
had
could.
sideways rain today, winds at 65 miles an hour. Being
You
that
had it
far
worse
away,
there than I had it here,
Yeah.
Debbie.
No electricity, just wonderful. Love it. But you know, it
All
could have
right.
been worse. The other
Yeah, I
people had
can
it much worse.
I can cut out if anybody else needs to pop in.
No. I think we're good. I don't
right.
see
Oh.
anybody else.
See, this is why I had you muted, Graber, because you can't shut
He's-
up.
this
All I
is
get
ex-
blabbering.
this is-
mute your ass again.
This is how he was the very first time he came on. I'm like,
Yep.
Close to us?
hmm.
Is it too close
This
to
is
us?
pre-show to the convention.
Yeah,
It keeps
exactly.
getting hit in the face with that microphone.
Exactly.
That's the funniest thing there is. It keep getting.
I got 2 turntables and a microphone.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
That's all I see.
All right.
I had them muted for
Let's
a reason.
move over to Donna. Donna,
Hi,
icon.
Icon. I can't wait.
Oh, that's good.
We'll be there.
Oh.
We'll be
You know-
there. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys.
I had so much fun. So you guys are right. I didn't get in until Friday night. Was there all day Saturday. I never went to any of the panels.
You
Not
didn't even
one.
go to Ian McDermott. I went to Ian McDermott. I went to Anthony Daniels. I
didn't
had
even
to
try.
see them. Yeah.
I looked at so here. All right. Okay.
Well,
Here's something I need everybody to know about me. If all of the Star Wars celebrities are in one room, and vintage toys from the 1980s are in another room,
You'll be at the
I'm
toys.
picking the toys every time. That's just, guys.
I'm in the courtyard.
If you have not seen or have never been to a convention where they sell toys, this isn't just a Star Wars convention.
Correct.
Michael Havens is a toy guy. That's what he is. The Imperial Commissary is a Star Wars vintage collecting group that I've been a member of for a long time. And when he puts on a convention, all of his friends gets booths, and these people have legit stores, and they bring the goods, man. You're talking G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats, Voltron, you name it, it's there. Everything you could imagine. We saw Star Wars toys, like prototypes. I'm talking $80,000. Things I've never seen before. Like unbelievable. One guy let me hold one at the convention, and another guy, his boss walked up and said, "Hey, don't let anybody else hold it." I was like, "I'm the
I'll
last
let you
one."
hold one.
Yeah.
I know. All right, Donna, what are you looking forward to besides, is there any panels you're looking forward to? I know you've been focused on the food with, you're a carnivore person.
Freaking principal.
Not as much lately, but yeah.
Monitor.
Anyway, yeah, on Saturday evening, if all goes well, there's a little snag going on, but I think it'll work out. We will have some wings.
Oh yeah, wings.
And I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I thought you said snacks.
Which is wings.
Yes.
Snag.
Yeah, well, that's what
There's
you
a
snack.
snack.
Snacks.
Oh, there's just a snag. But me and Mataween will persevere. And anyway, we'll have some food so everybody can just sit, have a good time. Mama Bear has a room where we're going to be able to kind of set things up, which is great. That's great that we're going to have that. There's going to be a few of us that have keys to that room so that if people need to put something in or they're not staying at the hotel or whatever, we can, it's kind of a concierge type thing that we're going to do. But anyway, that'll be good. And as far as last time that I went, when they at that hotel, that Saturday, me being such a claustrophobic, I couldn't look around or anything. I was just anxiety or whatever. So I have passes for Friday and Sunday. I'm going to get in as soon as I can, go look for Monopoly, and then check things out, see if I can get Timothy's on to sign some stuff for me, and see who I can see. But Saturday, I don't think I'm probably even going to really go anywhere in there. I'm just going to be kind of hanging with you guys. That's kind of my plan.
I think there's always going to be EBN people in the courtyard. And I'm like you. There's so many people when you go into the hotel, especially as you're getting near the stores. And I mean, they got an arcade room. But yeah, there's people everywhere. There's cosplay. There's droids rolling around. I mean, like it's wild. But there's people everywhere. Like you were surrounded. So I totally, and I got to get away from that too. Totally the same.
It can get very close with the tables. I'm the same way. So it's like someone will make sure there's always someone in the courtyard keeping a table warm. Right?
Exactly.
I just want
we have
to
to have a table watcher.
Who's going to go through and look at the toys with me?
I'll go. I will.
I'm right
there. You'll have a lot of volunteers for that.
Not that.
There won't be any shortage of that. That's for sure.
Not that kind of toy making. She didn't hear me. That was ugly. All right. Let's see.
I heard you.
Okay. All right. Good. So look,
we got yourself. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, really. Matchaween, you're up next, man.
Yo.
War Eagle, sir.
War Vols.
We can unmute during Matchaween things because he likes us.
He does like us.
Mm-hmm. They're not too bad.
They're not too bad.
I'm staying home. I ain't leaving.
You're better than the Acolyte. You're better than the Acolyte.
I got Megan hooked up with a hat store, so she's going to be having fun with that.
Unless I get muted one more time, then I ain't even going.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that challenge. There we go. Muted.
Called her bluff.
It's very easy to do. Talk to us, Mataween. Don't let them take you.
Oh shoot! I'm just looking forward to hanging out with everybody, seeing everybody again. It's always a fun crowd to be with, and just catching up and enjoying everything. I'm getting in town Thursday night. So I'll probably come over to the hotel and just socialize for a little bit and hang out Friday. I've only got a ticket for Saturday for the convention, so I'll probably make a round just to see what's out there. Try to catch some type of panel. I haven't checked the schedule to see who's doing panels Saturday, but it'd be cool to see some of those people.
I think Warwick Davis is on Saturday, if I remember correctly.
Saturday's the best.
If he is, I'm definitely going to be at that one.
Yep.
He's 3 to 4.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I'll definitely be there for that. And it'll be fun to see him in person finally and see what he has to say.
John's John's happy that he'll be taller than someone there, so that's good.
That's right. You're right. Somebody that can look up to John.
You did.
WTF.
So all the panels are on one stage, right?
I believe so, Derek. I think they're on the main stage.
Yeah.
They say the main stage. I'm just checking out the schedule now. It's like, okay, they got a main stage, then they got the podcast room, then the photo ops, and then the video. I guess there's a video game tournament.
Yeah, they've got a video game room. Yep.
Yeah, they do that.
It's
They're
kind of
gonna
cool.
have Mario Kart. I think that's gonna be playing.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. They got the tabletop games, so there's a room just all tabletop games, huh? That's
They got
kinda
some
cool.
guy. They got some guy doing lightsaber training or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he's working.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy.
What year was
Lord
this?
have mercy.
What year was this?
This is 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago, guys?
Yep, I had breakfast with him every morning.
Yep.
Every morning we had breakfast together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's
that's
multiple
that's
conference rooms.
the main like
There's
The registration. It looks
that's
like.
just a conference room.
Oh
Right.
no! This is some guy's table. Okay.
That's the guy that played Yakface in Return of the Jedi.
Joe
Nice.
Cool. It's like Joe Cool.
And that was Thrawn right there with us, one of our moderators. There's Victor right there.
right.
Here, I'm gonna skip around a little bit. I'm probably 30 pounds less now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheeks were really in full effect.
Shut up.
I think I found those things.
Damn.
Oh man.
All right, look, you're about to look. Here we go.
Okay, here's the courtyard. Here comes the
Yep,
courtyard.
this is the courtyard. We'll be taking over. That's where they're playing the music. See?
Oh, I do remember the music now. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
All right.
There's a little hot tub next to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Bobby.
Paul played there, right? Is that right? Paul played
Yeah.
a little
There
bit.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Man.
did. Paul did.
There's the man. Yep.
So there's a bunch of us there. Mexican Iron Man over there.
That's the Echo base for that weekend.
Oh yeah.
So can you just hang out in the courtyard even if you don't have a ticket?
Now
Yeah.
that
That's where I'm going to be the whole time.
Sure,
Yes.
I believe you. Yeah.
Yep.
there's
Okay.
Donna, Debbie,
Donna,
Yeah.
Debbie,
there's Jacob.
there's alcohol.
Yep.
There's some bourbon.
There he is.
There he is. That is our man.
Cool.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he's about to say something outrageous because that's what he does.
There's a Bahama Mama on the table.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
boy.
Mike's taking drink orders. That's what he's
Yeah.
doing with that pad. He's taking
Yeah.
drink
Oh
orders.
yeah. Here, let me go ahead and here. We want to hear this because this is. I'm pretty sure this is good.
We can't hear the volume yet.
There in audio.
You can't hear that?
No, I don't think you're sharing the audio.
Make sure you share the audio.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't share audio on my stream last night either.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Rare.
Eagle what?
Eagle rare.
Eagle rare?
Yep.
Like rare?
No, like rare, like it's rare.
Okay, eagle.
Rare.
There's
Well,
Dave Bob,
Dave
his
Bob,
wife.
Eagle rare.
Yep.
Oh, and another Jack and Ginger.
Another Jack and Ginger.
Yeah.
The drink
Nick-
orders come through. This will be
Nick gets 3 drinks.
Come here, let me tell you what Coach has. Coach has that sissy ass, like, that's like.
Coach's bitch drink right there, everybody. Yep.
Now, how many drinks were you in there? But
That's the first one, huh?
that,
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
Huh?
I'll remember this when you're massaging my feet.
Was everybody drinking mama?
Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna let this kind of play as we're talking. Mataween, favorite memories from the last time, or you said that you were looking forward to hanging out, the most, which I think that's the main thing for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the main most important thing to me. From last time, here at the Sheridan, I think it was at night when we were all hanging out there, and everybody got their lightsabers out. And got together.
Oh my God!
There he is. That's Julian Glover.
Awesome.
Yep, General Beers. Before we got him drunk.
Beers. It was General Beers that day, I think.
General Beers, yes.
Yeah. There he is.
Raising a toast.
Yeah.
See that he was so loose there. Yeah, he was getting.
He chose wisely.
Oh, that's the Darth Maul. I remember him.
Hey, bye guys. I need to go. The storm is really getting bad outside.
Oh, stay safe, Donna.
All right, Donna. I'll talk to you in the morning, Donna.
Yep.
Be safe,
I'll see you soon.
I'll call you too, Donna.
See you next week.
All right,
Yep.
bye.
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 So this is the beginning of the main room for toys. This is all the vendors.
And
It's
you
just
said, Coach, you expect it to be even more expensive this year than it was in years past, right?
no.
Oh, it's going down again?
Yeah, it has definitely gone down.
Okay.
I mean, things are still expensive. All right, so let me rephrase. The value of vintage Star Wars, unless it's a very rare piece, it has gone down since COVID.
Yeah.
But the price of everything else is an all-time high.
Okay, got it.
G.I. Joe, Transformers, all that stuff from the 80s,
man.
it's high. So we'll see, how that goes.
Oh, that's right. They were raffling that off, weren't they?
Yeah, there's an Echo Base Network cake. Donna brought.
Yeah.
No, I bought.
Debbie brought it.
Oh, I said Donna. I meant Debbie. Yeah, sorry, Debbie.
That's all right.
I don't know who's playing music right there. No clue. More vendors. It looks like the same vendor. Oh yeah, look at that. All that guys. That's 1977. That's 1980.
Wow.
That's here. Let me
I had
see
all
if
of
I could get a. I wish I could have got a price sticker on one. You're probably 700 and up.
That man. You should have a Mamba.
Yep.
The Tomahawk. Man.
You just think of it; it'll be there, pretty much.
Yeah.
They also have lightsabers vendors.
Look, 860.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
That was
That's only
400.
250. I should have bought that.
Which
Unless
one?
The Han Solo?
That Han right there.
You got a better one.
Yes, I did. I got that one.
And
right
remember, these prices are 2 years ago. Who knows how much with the
I
inflation
can
and everything? Who
imagine now.
knows how much? it'd be
350.
costing.
That's 350.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was a 3. Yeah, 350.
So, and the thing is like, I know these guys, a lot of them. They're gonna walk in there, and the price is gonna be jacked up. Just remember, you're not in a retail store. You look at the guy and be like, "Hey, will you take if something's 400? Will you take 315?"
Nope.
And hey, he might.
You will?
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay. So you can haggle. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's really good to go in there close to closing.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
Sunday night.
just looking to like get rid of stuff.
Yep. They'll
Yeah.
even have pop-up vendors after hours where
Yeah.
like, guys, I gotta move this stuff. So massive discounts. I'll be by the bar. And then you go there and it's like great deals.
They don't want to pay to ship it back home.
Even in the rooms.
Yep.
Yeah, and they got room sales.
Yeah, room sales.
Yes, absolutely. They have room sales. It's a great place to get robbed.
Not if I'm there.
I hear you. Exactly.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson tried that, I think.
I will be having a room sale at my house or at my room.
There's the Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's Timothy Zahn.
Timothy Zahn.
Did y'all see that?
Yep.
I'll pause.
You know, I follow him. I follow him in the podcast room.
Oh wow, that's a tough act.
He's the opening act for me.
There's Coach.
He's very friendly. And he gives his autographs for bookcase. For if you have a book that he made, you can get the signature plate for $10.
There's there's the return of our Grandmaster LR Dice right there, hanging out with Timothy Zahn.
So if he'll stick around for your show
or nothing, you could just sit up there and talk to him, huh? Because he ain't got a line going or nothing.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, and they hit him away in the corner. You almost had to find him, right? He wasn't even prominently anywhere.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, I must have said something funny as hell right there because he, I had him, y'all.
Courtesy laugh.
Let's see.
Being polite. Let's just being polite. We don't hear the audio anymore.
We don't hear the audio.
Coach can hear himself. That's all that matters.
Totally courtesy laugh.
Coach, the only one was going to care anyway.
Oh, so
laughing at this joke.
I told him that my mother told me that I could only buy one book in the bookstore in '92, and I bought his Throne book. So he was laughing at that.
Ah, okay.
Yep, super awesome guy. Felix?
Yeah, I'm
this
looking
is
forward.
you not only show up and have fun, you work too.
Well, yeah, I have fun with the lightsaber, so I'm gonna be doing the demo on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 2 to 3. So I'm gonna be showing how to do the 10 moves of the lightsaber. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I would like to talk to Timothy Zahn again. I want to see if I can get the Ascendancy trilogy signed. That will be cool. I'm gonna try to see if I can get to see Billy D. Williams, Warwick Davis. That's another one. And what's the name of the Mark Thompson? He's gonna be there because he make the voice of Tron on the books.
Yeah.
Plus, there's another thing. My daughter's going with me, and he make the voice of Gengar in Pokemon.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So she's a big fan of Gengar. The last time I went there, I got they also sell like the Pokemon cards. They do them in a 3D wood printer. And you can get like, for example, you can get this right here. Last time I went there, I got the Return of the Jedi. It's made on wood. So he makes that with Pokemon cards.
Nice.
Yeah, the other thing that I'm looking forward is to probably play with you guys this
Sabak. You know what?
Yeah.
Somebody I've never played, and I've been begging people every time I go to a convention. Can somebody sit down and play Sabak with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I gotta see how it's played.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. So it's the cards look like that. Basically, the goal of the game is that you have red and green cards, and basically you have negative and positive cards, and you need to every hand you're trying to get close to 0. The closest who gets to 0 wins. Okay. So basically, you have 3 rounds. So you have in one round you have 3 turns, and whoever wins from the 3 turns, wins that round. And there's all the rules, but once I get there, I can explain those rules. It's not that hard.
I want to do it.
It's not that hard. Yeah. And then you can. Some people that play it, they get actual credits from Imperial credits and Republic credits. Replicas, and they play for like fake money. So it's pretty cool. My daughter likes it, so we were playing. So we can teach her. And once you get the hang of it, you can play. Have a couple of drinks and stuff, so you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Mexican Iron Man with a member chat. Good Lord, I weighed like 100 pounds more in that video, yet still victorious and undefeated in lightsaber combat.
And that's him there, right? That's him with the green.
Gonna miss you, Mike.
Yeah, there was a whole event. This was the duel, and it was advertised.
No, that's Mike right there
That's
on the left.
Paul.
Mike's in the black. Mike's in the black. That's Paul
Right.
in the green.
That's Paul, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mike's off camera now, but he's in the black.
He got Count Dooku there, Paul.
He didn't look like he won that to me. What is he talking about? He looked like he just lost. Mike, you lying, bro. You lost that battle. You lost.
Hey, actually,
Look at him.
Yeah.
He had to give it. Oh no! Then he raised his guy's hand. Nah.
He destroyed.
You
destroyed
lost.
Paul.
He's trying
that was
to be
the only
nice.
point Paul got, and I think Mike let him do that.
He pushed him off the screen, man. I don't know. I don't buy it.
There's Loki.
Oh, Loki's there.
Yeah.
Is Loki going or no?
Yeah.
I do not know. I'm not sure about that right now. There's Johnny Graber.
Oh, I thought that was the kid.
And standing next to and he's standing next to Star Wars Ladaj, so he looks even shorter than.
Is Star Wars Dodge going? Because that's a specimen of a man right there.
He's going to be there on Saturday only, I think he said, but he will be there. He will be there.
He's a cool dude.
He's local, but for some reason
That's X-Wing there, right?
He had something else to do, so
that's X-Wing.
Yeah.
Who's coach? Is that coach on? Is that coach
That's
right
coach.
there?
We're gonna see the
That's
Nick and
Coach
Coach
in the
fight.
green.
Yeah, that's Coach. It's Coach Nick, right? Yeah.
That wasn't very Jedi-like, Coach.
Oh, this is awesome. I remember this.
Lightsaber.
Man, I was destroying him. No competition.
You ran like a bitch.
Look at this Coach.
I can't wait for that.
So that's all us right there, like
Yep,
with
yep.
the lightsaber.
We had a crew. We had a crew.
Who's taking what picture?
That was me.
We are one.
Was there anybody in the middle?
We are. You are.
Pretty cool. There's Ahsoka, the real Ahsoka.
I wonder if JJ's going.
Yeah, she's gonna be at a convention in Rhode Island next month. Well, actually in November.
Coach, you got the back from the Stern audio.
How's that?
There you go. Yeah, we had some. So some of these folks came from X-Wing's community, right? So I don't think any of those folks will be back. Oh, there's
Nice.
Nick played a little bit.
Uh huh.
Paul played, of course.
And we got Ed.
I wish Mexican Iron Man changed his mind and come up there. That'd be cool.
He's not a YouTuber though.
He's not a YouTuber. That was
There we
cool.
go. He's gonna do the whole. Too bad he won't be there this time, but. He was very happy with the chair. He's like, oh, it's my throne. It's like I like the chair.
Oh, so Nick or Coach, would you like to address the harmonic shredder? Nick used to be in a band, correct? He's a very good guitar player, if I remember right.
I don't know how Nick would answer that. I don't think Nick was in a band.
He supported a band though, right? Didn't he?
He was friends with people who were in the bands, and he would sit in when they like played at some bars, and like Nick would get on there and play with them.
I know that night.
And he went on tour with them, but
that.
he was just like hanging out with them. I don't think he was.
Though.
Yeah, he could definitely play guitar.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Guitar player.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Well, Ted, your first icon.
Oh, hey,
Virgin.
So what are you thinking? What are you looking forward to? Are you? Just your thoughts going into this thing.
Man, I don't even know what to expect.
That's awesome.
I'm just gonna show up and find you and follow you around and see other people and follow them and just see stuff. It's gonna be crazy, I imagine.
Yeah.
I get in Thursday at about 5:30.
Felix has to run. Felix,
Felix, go ahead.
Let's
right.
let you
Yeah,
go ahead.
Felix.
Felix, you need anything you need to say before you go?
There it goes.
No, I'm looking forward. It's gonna be fun.
You bringing Eduardo?
Josie Savelle. I'm bringing my daughter this time.
Okay. Oh, good.
Okay. That's not a good idea.
John, you'll have to be on your best behavior, John.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
Felix is a man I would like to be quite honest with you.
Well, I mean, it'd be better if you were just a man first.
Oh,
wow. I mean, Bell can shop in the kids section.
He's a preacher. He's got friends.
Yeah, that's right.
So, John, I'm gonna leave you to answer that to Coach. So, see you guys.
See you, Felix.
All right, see you, Felix.
Later. Oh. All right, Ted, back to you.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I get in Thursday about 5:30, getting me a car. Then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Probably text you and find out where you're at, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
So I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna guess sometime around 6:30.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly before that. Just depends on traffic. I'm as soon as I drop my bus off, I'm heading straight to Nashville, and I'm about 2 hours away. I might be there around 6.
Yeah.
Some of the rest of us will be there since early afternoon.
Yeah, it looks like I'll find somebody there at the hotel.
I'll be there. I'm going
but
all the stuff's done. It's just
I'll
hanging
be
out in
there
the
like
courtyard.
around 1 o'clock on Thursday.
So I'll come by and just hang out in the courtyard.
You guys holler at us, message. I don't know exactly where we're going to go and what we're going to do that night. Nick is going to be there with
Gary.
Yes, Gary Ambrosia. He is meeting Gary there, and Nick and Gary, I believe, are planning to meet up with us. Where we go and what we do Thursday night, I have no idea. I have no idea. We could go to the Marriott or the Sheraton and see everybody at the courtyard that night, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Let's
we
see
will.
What happens?
Look, I pretty much just do what Risman says.
Well, and I'm landing.
I was going to go play disc golf with WDW Pro.
Yeah,
but I don't have time.
Is WD Pro going to be there?
I do not think so.
Oh, I know. Culture Casino is going to be there. I like.
He is going to be there.
That's a good man there. I like him.
Yeah.
He's hard to miss.
He is hard to miss.
But yeah, I'm going to be there around. I get in also around 1 o'clock local time, right? So I think Nick's gonna Thursday. So I think Nick's gonna taxi some of us around, but I'm just planning to come right to the hotel. So
yeah.
Yep. Friday will be fun. Looks like a good day of stuff on the main stage. Friday is my birthday, of course.
Okay.
I'll buy you a drink.
Awesome.
Ted, I'm going to buy you a drink that night.
October 4th, I'll be 55 years old.
55 years ago.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that and hanging out with everybody. And just Saturday looks like it's going to be an awesome day full of stuff on the main stage. I'd probably spend all day in there if I could. But
well, you can.
Looks so awesome. And Billy D. Williams, everybody's going to be there and talking about the toys. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to be broke and tired by the time I go home.
That'll be a good convention.
I do not think Junkman is going.
Oh,
the last unless he has given a different update, he did not get a press pass.
Oh.
And he applied for one, but he did not get one. So I don't know. You know what? I'm going to send him a message right now.
Yeah,
Is
send that
X-Wing-
loser a message. I
X-Wing
don't mean
gonna be
you,
there?
John. I mean Junk Man.
Junkie man.
Nah.
Oh, this is what he sent me this on my birthday. Happy birthday, Coach. You're a big girl now. And it's a picture of Ray.
Ray.
Oh, that's yeah. That's nice. She don't like men, Coach.
No, she
Thanks,
does not.
Dwight.
So, John, convention. Icon, you've been looking forward to this. We missed you last year.
Well, it was the 500, which was a stupid idea, which I think he knows. But anyway,
He's very easy to miss, Coach. He's low profile. Very easy to overlook him.
I'm going to go because I'm going to go. The reason I'm going Wednesday and not
Wednesday.
I'm going Wednesday. There'll be 12 years since my father passed, so I'm just going to go just be by myself. That's my whole plan Wednesday, and then Thursday I got the early pass thing or whatever to go walk around, and go kind of check things out. And I probably won't buy anything till Sunday, like you said, when everybody's packing up, and see if I can. I would like to buy one really nice thing. Just say that I knew that was from ICCCCCCC. Well, I got everything else. I don't know what else I'm going to buy.
So what I want to know is if you buy something there, like what kind of money are you talking about dropping here?
Oh, he's got the bucks.
Oh, I know he does.
I do know. I'm poor.
Whatever.
That's why I'm going Wednesday, because I've been poorer than I am
You're
12 years ago.
You're a rich farmer.
No, not anymore. That's 12 years ago. So yeah, no.
You're notorious for opening up everything.
Yes. They're toys. They're meant to be open. They're meant to be played with. That's the whole idea.
Okay. All right. Let's continue this. Hang on. And no, I'm not Nick.
Keep talking, John, while he's getting what he's getting.
I do have one toy that I'm bringing down that I have not opened, that Coach knows about this, that I hope all of us sign. And I don't think and I don't really care at this point. Miss Becky is going through a hard time. She sent out a list if you guys find something. So I had on pre-order the Jabba the Hutt vintage thing, which I got a couple weeks ago, and I got a marker, so we're all gonna sign that and give that to Miss Becky, and that warms my heart more than I'm looking forward to that more than anything else, to be quite honest with you.
All right, John, here's my question for you. Who's the most beautiful princess in the galaxy? There's only one right answer, John.
Oh, see, Gina's not really a princess.
It's Princess Leia.
Why is he even thinking about it?
This is not
John,
a hard question.
do you see this? Do you see what I have in my hands here?
I was,
Give it to me by none other than Mama Bear.
That's nice.
This is a mint on card.
Yeah, but it needs to be open. It's a toy. It needs to be open.
1980 Princess Leia. Wow. No, it's not a toy. Or it's
It is a toy.
No, that's a toy. This is not a toy. This, you open up this toy, you're going to destroy that beautiful card back.
I bought. No, a guy gave me one of the Imperial dignitaries, the tall one, on card. I opened it up. It's in my room upstairs.
Right. I opened it up. He just says it's so cavalier.
You can't touch that, man. You can't open that up. Man.
That figure
Sure
right
did.
there is probably $60 to $70 complete, opened. But this is probably $400 or $500.
That's, I could buy a horde that looks like her for $400 or $500.
Whoa!
Have a good time. I've been drinking. I'm sorry. That's not right.
How's that sermon coming Sunday, John?
Yeah. You know what I'm doing it on? Not about. All right. Thank you.
Sermon from the gutter.
I'm doing it on the Nephilim. You know what the Nephilim is?
I do
This
know what
whole
the
show
Nephilim
just
is.
turned.
I've gone down a rabbit hole that I can't get out of now.
You're talking about Genesis chapter 6.
6, Numbers, Goliath.
Numbers you're talking about, and we were grasshoppers to them.
Yes.
That sounds like something Daimyo was talking about.
Thank you. Now I want to put my wine
Let me
down.
just break in.
but I won't.
DA, you've got to go, right? You're trying to get out of here.
I got to take off, fellas.
Yeah, we started talking about the
I
Bible.
gotta cut out
DA's
too,
jetting.
And he was like, got to go.
Got to get up out of here, man. Hey, I'll see you guys next week, man. Looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. I get in on Thursday, so anybody that's getting in Thursday, I'm gonna try to make it over to the hotel, walk through, hang out, look at the courtyard, and see where we're gonna be. But
see you then.
I'll be there.
guys.
Look for the
then.
child.
Yeah,
That's
man.
me.
This is like a long time in coming because, like, the first thing you did, Coach, was you invited me to the meetup. Like, when I think it was around this time of the year last year when I first came on Echo Base. It was around when Ahsoka was out, right?
When I made you one of us, I said,
Yeah,
and you've got to come to the meetup.
So you was telling me about this since then, but I
Yeah.
guess the normally it takes place early summer, and this has now been
April.
bumped all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, that's
I've been
when I
waiting
went
on this for a long time, but I'm looking forward to it, man.
This
All
is
right,
a much
guys,
better
I got to
time.
take off. Y'all
See
be
you,
later.
brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I do as
See
well.
you Thursday.
All right, I will catch all of you next week.
See ya.
All right,
All right,
brother.
Rogue, have a good
See ya.
one.
See you, Bobby. Later.
But seriously, because I got the whatever you go in wherever. I didn't get the VIP thing, but the one under that. I'll probably go in the ICCC like Thursday and Sunday, and that's it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in the courtyard. That's where I feel at home. I love it. I love all you guys just hanging out with everybody. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
And John, if
So-
you need that bottle Instacarted, we can take care of that again.
You will
so you're gonna guard the
forever
cooler.
be my hero. I will never, ever, ever say anything against Matt Rissman, other than he's a loser because he does it to me. But yeah, that was like because where I live, I can get whatever I want where I live, and I can't get that. So Rissman, we're in the hotel. He's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I'm going to order alcohol and bring it to the hotel." You can do that? Yeah. Well, I want to handle a rum. Forever, my hero. Forever.
We did it. We did it.
Well, while you stay in the courtyard, John, you could guard the cooler.
Good luck on that.
If anybody reaches down to try to open the lid, you could bite their hand.
Oh, look, that's my ex-wife. One of them.
One of them. Look at Ted. Look at Ted shake his head.
Ted, I love the shirt, brother.
I can't wait to see Ted.
Love
I
it.
want to hang out with Ted.
Me too.
Ted's old like me, so we're gonna.
Hey, just
Yep.
don't call Ted and leave him any messages or send him a text because he's not going to get back to you.
I was one time, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's been more than once over the past 4 years.
I just
Really?
At least twice. At
Oh, no.
least.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna.
I'll
You
start
can move
texting
on
him.
after I say this, but I love Ted because Ted reviews fan films that are actually good, and then I watch them, and I respect Ted for that. I actually love that.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, the return. LR Dice is back. Oh my gosh.
I remember LR. He on Facebook he affects me. He puts a lot of posts on there. And I'm like, I feel you. I feel you.
Victor, you with us?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
We can.
could hear you. What's up, bro?
What's up? How you guys been?
Man, just getting old.
I'm not.
Yeah, felt that.
You looking forward to Icon?
Oh yeah. Haven't been on here for a while. I've been MIA. I've been dealing with personal stuff. Bills, same old, getting old.
Women,
you know.
freaking women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get it, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna be getting there around Wednesday. I don't know what you guys were talking about before I lost
I'm gonna
connection.
be there Wednesday.
Oh, you and John can
Yeah.
hang out. John will be there Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Hey,
I'm gonna be there with my brother and his girlfriend.
Awesome. So you can get your spot in the courtyard then. You'll get your spot in the courtyard with your brother and everybody and hang
Yep.
out with us.
We're gonna plant our flag and we're not moving.
We might have to, because I expect it'll be a little bit more crowded in the courtyard this time.
I
than
think,
it
and that's
probably has
awesome.
been in the
That
past.
really is awesome. Really, really is awesome.
Junkman says they said I never applied for a media pass. I swear I did, but also I can't make it anyways. Had a lot of work to do on my son's car. Then my car needed a $2,000 radiator, so it was just too much. Hate to miss it.
$2,000 radiator. He's gotten screwed.
He said he had to use the money to sit aside for the convention for the car stuff. So hate that. I always like seeing Junkman.
He's fun.
He's hilarious. Mm-hmm. He's hilarious.
I'm in the same boat, rebuilding my Silverado engine. I'm rebuilding the whole thing, but I'm still going.
A badass truck. I've seen photos of that truck. That's a badass truck.
Oh, thanks. Well, which one? I have two. Well, three.
Not as cool as my truck, but it's cool.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ted just now responded, so everything's good.
You didn't respond to me. Meg and I texted earlier. You didn't respond to me.
On stream, that's great.
Yes, sir.
Love you, Coach.
Love you, brother.
So is everybody gonna get there and do what?
Oh, we don't know yet.
There'll be some.
Okay.
There'll be some contingent of us that are in the courtyard, I'm sure, on Thursday. But sound like John will be there on Wednesday. You all are the only ones I've heard, I think, that are arriving on Wednesday, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be getting there Wednesday. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a family time with my brother and his girlfriend, and we want to go to a brewery. That brewery? How do you say it? Where they make whiskey? Brewery. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, distillery, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe a bar or two, but yeah, I want to see you guys. I want to get there to the motel, see who's there.
All right. Well, we'll make sure to put up a flag or something. Someone needs to. John, you need to bring an Echo Base Network flag of some kind or something that
Ooh, that sounds like a good idea.
People
Not
won't be able
wear
to
it.
see you easily.
Just have it.
God, please do not just wear a flag.
I want to wear it anyway. I'd be no.
Hang it on the balcony this time.
When you were on the balcony in that towel and the towel came off, oh my God.
Oh, man.
We were going to get thrown out of the
Oh, God. Yeah, I did too.
The
surprised they didn't kick us out. We were out there for past midnight?
Oh, yeah.
late.
Oh, gosh.
Which is not,
2 or
I mean,
3
like,
a.m.
like right now is like past my bedtime, just so you know. So that was like a weird, yeah.
I totally feel you on that.
Yeah, because I wake up 4:30. I never wake up with the alarm clock, never have, but yeah.
So that
Being
was
up
my
past
thing.
9 o'clock is rare.
That was my thing, wrestling with going to play disc golf with Pro or not. I'm like, we're going to play at 7 in the morning, and then I'm going to be at the convention all day. I'm like,
I'm
that does
staying
not
awake
sound
after
like
work.
It does not sound like a good idea. I better not do that. So
I get out of work at 3 in the morning and catch my plane at 5. Then I'll be in Tennessee by around 9 in the morning.
Oh,
I'm not
you're
gonna
be
sleep.
exhausted.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep like a baby Thursday night after whatever we're done doing what we're doing.
Yeah, for sure. For
Get
sure.
up. Come on.
So when I just know that when I get there, I'm going to be ready to go eat something.
Yeah,
by the time
definitely.
you get there, we'll probably be ready to eat. something,
Yeah.
too.
It's going to be
Tell you the
dinner
truth.
time.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Yep. Well, guys, I appreciate all y'all popping on and making this fun, and thanks for everybody in chat for being here. And
We got 3 starred things to clear, Coach, and then that'll wrap us up.
Let's do them. Dan Crane has been a member for 31 months. He says, "Hell, EBN, safe travels to Nashville." Thanks,
Appreciate
Dan.
it.
We'll be giving updates. We have a podcast time set aside. I don't know what we're going to talk about for 15 minutes, but hey, we plan on doing it. If
figure it out.
Nick is even awake at that time.
Yeah.
It'll just be you and me, Coach. What else?
Yeah, Nick's not staying with us anyways, so we'll be there and we'll do it. Yeah, that's a good point.
It says you are 10:30 in the morning Saturday.
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
Nick ain't been up at 10:30 since the war.
Not a chance.
So no. Paladin meets, eats, and drinks. Man, this is just, dude. We got Ted, we got Victor, we got Matween, we got Paladin. I mean, John's been with us forever, but these
There he
guys go back 4 years.
Yeah.
2 hours from Nashville at the moment, still rainy. Yeah, for sure.
That storm was a wide, slow moving,
Yes, it was.
mean ass storm. That storm just sat and swirled and then puttered along and swirled some more. That thing was nasty. It was mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Ugh. And yeah, Victor said, "Sleep like a baby." That got me. And then Paladin also with a $2 super chat. I'm bringing my combat sabers next year. That'll be awesome. That'll be. There's going to be a bunch of lightsabers.
I plan on buying some there.
So I wonder if I need to bring mine because of Felix. The thing is, I hate having to walk around with a lightsaber.
Yeah, especially in the airport. It's a pain in the ass at the airplane, and oof, it's just. I guess you could check it. Well, you're driving, but
yeah, I'm driving. I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I totally get it. But I don't know if I want to. Like, I want Felix. I want to take his class where he does the training. You know, but I don't know if I want to walk around with it all day.
You don't think he's going to have any? No, you don't think he's going to have any practice sabers there, so that if you don't have one and you want to participate, that he would have like a training saber available?
I don't know.
I bet he
Maybe.
would. I bet he would.
I guess I can just put it. You know what? We always got people out in the courtyard though, so I
Someone
could
could loan you a saber. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, I mean, I've got two really good ones. But
I don't have a combat one. I just got all my FX ones, which are.
I don't have a combat one either. Like, if you go slapping mine, it's probably going to break.
Yeah.
You know the feeling, don't you, John?
It happens as we get older, Coach. It happens as we get older.
A little blue pill, Don. It'll be good.
Oh my goodness!
I knew that blue pill was coming.
I do not know that, so you know. I'm still good to go.
Ted, are there any toys you're going to be looking for?
I don't know. I'm looking for everything. I had to sell a lot of Star Wars toys a long time ago, so anything that's a reasonable price that looks really cool, looking for something good. Just one or two good things, because you don't have to worry about taking it on the plane.
Matween?
As far as buying things, no, I'm not much of a collector. I'm just walk around, and I got a buddy of mine in Memphis who doesn't get to go to these very often. He's got me a few things to look out for, but
okay,
we'll see. We'll see what shows up.
Matween, I meant to send you this message earlier today. I'm going to show you now. Today at school we had a half day, which is code for none of the teachers do anything.
Yeah.
Like, it was truly a free day for the kids. So in my class, this is what we did, and I thought about you.
Oh gosh, I'm on my phone, so I'm having to squint.
All right, it's okay. So what you see there are my students in my classroom watching Transformers the movie.
Hey.
I'm going to see Transformers 1 with the boys tomorrow. And
Nice.
I liked it. I liked it.
I
much more than
watched it
thought I
Monday
would.
night here in Nashville, and you know
Yeah,
what?
I'm pretty excited about that.
I really liked it. I really liked the graphics. I liked the way the story was set up, and some of the lore was kind of built. It was entertaining. They had some pretty cool one-liners in there. Matt probably knows what I'm talking about. Some callbacks and pretty cool dig at
So
another.
out of
toy.
10, what do you give it?
Oh God! You know what? I'd give it a 7.5 or 8.
Yeah, I'm right at. I'm waffling between an 8 and a 9. As much as I wanted to hate it, I was like,
I've heard a lot of people really like it, and I love.
It doesn't diminish
Transformers the movie.
any respect that I have as far as anime. You know, the Transformer '86 is the that's the epitome. No matter what what they did to my boy Braun in the beginning of that movie.
Oh yeah, me too.
Or all the
He's one
other
of my
beloved
favorites.
characters. But the voices of all the OGs that are in there is in this movie.
They're in there.
Some of the voices. There's at least 3 characters whose voices are spot on.
Nice.
It's what he's talking about is the way these new folks portrayed them.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
They're not. I don't think it's not.
Listen, I thought Steve Buscemi as Starscream as I was
Oh,
totally. I was
he
like,
nailed
"There's
it.
no way," and I was like, "He nailed it." I was
He
like, "Oh
nailed it.
God, he nailed it."
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I really liked it, Coach. It was the graphics are incredible. They're real tight. They're real crisp. The whatever technology they're using for that is really cool.
You know who did the graphics? ILM did the graphics.
Well, there you go.
Really?
At least they can hang their hat on that. That's probably one of the better things they've done in the last.
And by the way, Michael Bay and Steven Spielberg produced the damn thing.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Spielberg was involved.
I didn't know that.
The
Well,
only reason I know that is I had to wait
didn't know
until
that
the
either.
very last credit rolled because you have to see the post-credit scene if you're me, and so I
Yeah.
had to wait and wait
Oh,
and wait
I'm glad
and
you said
wait.
that.
To
Otherwise,
see
I
if there's
would've got
anything
up left.
afterwards.
Oh, there is. There's something very important that happens at the very end. So
yeah. The images on the surface have good like retro synthwave look to it, which I love.
Get it.
So
yeah,
man, I think
the
you
way
enjoy
they
it, Coach.
the way they
Don't let the
portrayed
trailers fool you.
the way they portrayed Megatron and how the Decepticons were formed.
Mm-hmm. And how how Megatron got his name.
I was blown away. I was absolutely blown away. I was like, somebody put some care into this, despite how crappy the trailers were.
The trailer is totally misleading.
Somebody put some care into this. God bless. Yeah, highly recommend. Highly recommend.
I think I'm going to go watch it tomorrow.
You need to,
Coach.
Coach.
If you and I watch this, if your 10-year-old self watched this movie and puts yourself, if this movie came out like when I was 10, like the original did, I would be pretty pumped. I mean, I would love it. It'd be a 10 out of 10 as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome.
I agree. Totally. And I hate that it did, they're saying it quote unquote bombed and yada, 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 this, and it didn't do as well as Beetlejuice. And all those things may be true, but the movie is still really well done. Really well done. So
it's got the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. All right, so
I
before we
see
go,
what you
See it
did there.
tomorrow, my son.
Awesome.
the one thing I am looking forward to buying, which I don't even know it's going to be there, so one of my biggest regrets is not buying the G.I. Joe Sky Striker. If they have that there, I probably will
Oh, they'll
buy
have it there.
That's one of
But do you want it?
biggest
Do you want
regret.
it like unopened in the box?
Yes, so I can open it and
So we can open it. I knew it.
All right. Well, it's going to cost you about $2,000.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Unopened
Better sell a
in the
horse.
box?
You still want to open it?
I will open it.
I
Sorry,
wanna
Megan,
watch you-
selling a
I
horse.
want to watch you hand the guy $2,000 and then open it.
Really, I thought like $300-400.
That's if it's opened.
No, I'm out. Then. I'm out. I'm gonna spend it on rum then.
I can't Instacart you no $2,000 worth of rum now. They're gonna send the cops after.
So
I mean,
I
that
have the,
sounds
I
like a
have the
good
Sky
song,
Striker.
man.
It's a separate account for the rum, just so you know. It's all good there.
That's actually on my list. Like, I want the entire run of 1982 through 1985 G.I. Joe. I don't care
I
about
had
anything
all of
after
that,
86.
and I sold it. I had the flag.
Oh my gosh, John, that is 4 times bigger than you.
Well, I laid on it once. I remember that when I was a kid. I laid on it
That
once.
was a thought.
Yep.
That thing is literally 7 feet long.
No, it's yeah, because I laid on it once. I was it 3 feet? I think 3 feet.
John, the flag is 7 feet long.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
John, I
Is it
promise.
really that long? I laid on it.
Yes.
Remember that.
It is
Well, you're not
7
much
feet.
taller now than you were as a child,
No,
John. It wouldn't
I'm
matter.
Chat,
I was
back
in like
me up.
3rd grade.
Oh man,
Oh, look, ex-wife again. Whatever.
The one thing I
Same
wish,
one or another one?
you know what? You know the toy I wish I had? I wish I had the Sword of Omens, like the play sword. Like it's as long as from your elbow to your fingertips. It's about that long.
What sword is it?
Sword of Omens from Thundercats.
I had one. I had one, and I don't know what happened to
I
it.
had it as
I
well.
love Thundercats.
I wish I had it unopened in the original box. One sold on eBay 2 weeks ago, $1,200.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, I can't
How
do
come
it.
they haven't made a Thundercats movie? I love Thundercats. That was awesome.
I don't know.
Well,
I have the collectors where it's all the other episodes on it. I have that one.
Thunder.
Yes, sir. Well, guys, look, I've enjoyed tonight. This has been really good.
It
And
was
the next
fun.
time,
Thanks,
and the
sir.
next time I see you, we'll be in person. So that'll
Looking
be
forward
fantastic.
to it.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to let you guys have. We got one more super chat from Dwight Paladin Graham. Paladin meets, eats, and drinks with $5. Love my combat saber. It's great. Can get 3 saber blades. Needs a doctor.
Needs a doctor. Oh no.
Hope it gets fixed, man. But guys, that is going to do it for us. We appreciate you all being here. Look, final words, final thoughts. Anything going on your channel or anything you want to say? Just as we close here, we'll go to Ted first.
Oh, just looking forward to next week and seeing everybody. Can't wait.
Awesome, bro. Me too. Matt Tuwing.
Same here. Look forward to seeing everybody and hanging out and enjoying all the fellowship.
Absolutely. And Mr. Grandmaster LR Dice.
Same as everybody. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Yeah, I'll hug every one of y'all.
Awesome, bro. Can't wait as well. And Johnny Graber.
I have a YouTube channel. Do not subscribe. Do not like anything I have. I like how it is like it is right now.
No worries there at all. No worries.
And I can't wait. I cannot wait to see all you guys. I just look so forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for 2 years now.
Hey, Scott Westbrook will be there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he's Scott Westbrook is a stud of a stud, just so you know.
Yes, he is. He will be there. That is awesome. Very
Well,
good.
thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Well, I never got to ask Risman. So, Risman, you get to close us out and tell everybody what you're looking forward to with Icon.
Well, first of all, of course, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there. And I am actually interested in collecting one thing that I regret not having kept from my childhood, and that is...
Hold on. We all got to guess.
Okay.
Drum roll.
I'm going to say
probably
the
freaking
Millennium
Lego.
Falcon.
That actually was kept, so no, good guess, but that's not it.
Okay. Anybody
The
else
Voltron
want to
toy?
guess?
Nope.
I like that.
Legos.
Well, I mean, I did just recently, he is kind of right. I did recently get my white whale. I did get the Lego Voltron set, which was very difficult to find. So I did get that. But no,
But
it's actually not Legos.
This is something from his childhood.
Something that I played with as a child that I really regret not having kept.
I'm
And I
going to
thought-
Full
say
set of the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Nope.
Oh,
My
your
mom
lightsaber?
saved the
Still
Smurfs.
got
Somehow
those.
she had all the Smurfs and the Smurf houses. I'm like, how could
I
you
had
not
all
have
that.
saved this? What happened to this?
you kind of look like a Cabbage Patch. Just
Thanks. Thanks.
okay.
I was like, what?
I'm going to say the G1 Decepticon Shockwave.
You're so close.
Oh.
The original Megatron that
Let's go.
transformed.
My
as
cousin
the
just
gun.
had that, and I was
man.
always
That
jealous.
was the most coveted one.
The gun, the actual gun.
I
Oh,
will tell
I
you,
had it. And my
There's-
father forbid me to have, because he was a World War II vet. He forbid me to have. I couldn't do G.I. Joe. I couldn't have anything. And we snuck it in, my mother and I, because he didn't realize it transformed into a gun. And so I could never have it transformed into a gun in his presence. It always had to be the robot.
Wow.
So you couldn't have G.I. Joe?
Was not permitted.
Wow. It's Star Wars number one. Will always be number one.
Star Wars was fine.
G.I. Joe and then Transformers.
I had to go across the street to the neighbors to play with G.I. Joe. He would not let me have G.I. Joe.
I understand that.
God dang.
He wasn't strict on many things. This was a no.
Yeah,
this
he
was
had his thing.
non-negotiable. So, Coach, I think that may be a white whale. It may be hard to find.
Oh, no, it will not be.
Well, it might be hard to find in my price range.
That's what my question was. How much do you anticipate spending on this? Like, let's
I
say
don't even
there's
know what a reasonable cost is. And I am going to transform it, right? It's not going to sit in a box. It's not going to sit unopened. It's going to be...
My man.
So for you to get a complete opened Megatron, no box or anything like that, I'm going to think you will not be able to get it for any less than $150.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Oh, I'll buy it for you then.
I thought you were going to say like 1,200.
Now, I know a
bucks.
local guy here, Rispin, that is selling a G1 Devastator. He wants 100, but he'll take 75. And he has Megatron complete. He wants 250. He'll take 200. So, anyways, those could be backup plans. I'll take the Devastator.
We'll walk around Sunday and see what we can find.
Yeah, I mean that's the one. Unless I see something like super rare Lego wise that doesn't break the bank. That's always a possibility. But Megatron is on my list.
So that's
Megatron.
awesome. I want every G1 Season 1 Transformer.
No, I bet.
And you had the chance.
I just want to go.
You had the chance.
I had a chance?
I thought you had the chance to buy a collection, but it was gone.
Oh, I thought they crapped out. I thought they were not.
Oh, man. Guys, there's so many collections that go through my head. So, John, I think the one that me and you talked about up in Indiana was... It was a G.I. Joe. It was a G.I. Joe collection.
Because I was going to split it with you because I wanted the Thunderdrome, which I have one, but...
Yeah, that's a great toy.
It's always good to have a backup.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Anyways, I'm going to get myself in trouble sitting here thinking about all these toys.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, I'm going to head out, guys.
All right, 1 week. Yep. 1 week, less than 1 week. I can't wait to see you guys. I really...
Hey, so we got to do this. Everybody that goes to Icon and gets their one toy, they're like, yep, that's the one thing I'm spending money on right there. We all have to take a picture together with our one toy.
Absolutely.
Deal.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I plan on getting something.
Can it be a bottle of rum?
It can be.
All right.
Or hell, it could be you. I'll just put you right here on my shoulder.
Nice.
Oh, man.
I am looking forward. I love you guys. I love what you do on the streaming and all that. I can't wait. This is gonna be great.
Yep, can't wait, guys. That's gonna do it for us. Thanks for being here. See you, chat. We'll be giving you updates. So we are your Echo Base Network. May the Force be with you. Transform and roll out. See ya.
See ya.
Decepticons retreat. Coach and Nick from Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens.